most respected elders and dear sisters and brothers, Sai Ram, and welcome to each and every one of you for the second day function. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Sai Mate Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Today we are indeed fortunate to worship Lord in the form of Goddess Durga. Why it is important to worship Durga? Durga Durgati Nashini. She is the one who destroys all our evil things that affects us. She is the one destroys any kind of evil thoughts that arise in us. So it is very, very important to worship this aspect of Durga. Durga is none other than Mother Parvati. Yesterday, we had the good fortune of worshipping her little son Lord Ganesha. Today, we are fortunate enough to worship Mother Durga, Mother Parvati. And tomorrow, we are going to have the good fortune of worshipping the Ishvara aspect of the Lord. So today we are going to start the Bhagawati. Usually, here also, in order to remove all the obstacles, first we worship Lord Ganesha, and then followed by we'll be using the so many Bijakshara mantras. As yesterday I was indicating to you, there are three things for the spiritual progress: Yantra, Tantra, and Mantra. What is Yantra? Any object, I will explain this in terms of the meditation so that you are in a position to understand it easily. When you meditate upon, there are three things involved in the meditation. What are the three things? The meditator, whoever is meditating, and the object of meditation, and the third one is the process of meditation. These three things are involved in meditation. When do you know meditation is successful? As long as you know that you are meditating, you are not meditating. In fact, in the meditation, the meditator and the process of meditation becomes totally united with the object of meditation. Once you identify with the either Jyoti Dhyana or the form of the Lord, there is no thought that you are meditating or there is a process of meditation. You are only one with the Lord. That is the time. There is only one thing left when you are doing the actual meditation. So long as you think that, yes, I sit for the meditation, I am thinking, I am concentrating on the object, you are not meditating. Your mind is not still. Similarly, in order to worship, this is a very higher form of worship, wherein which you have the yantra, tantra and mantra. What is the yantra? Yantra is the object of meditation. You see the mandala here. This is the prakara into which Devi, Durga is being done the ahvanam, and you can see there is a triangle in the center with a bindu. Bindu trikona madhyastha. She resides in the center of this mandala. So, meditating upon this is the yantra. And what is the process here? That is called the tantra. The various puja that we do, that is the tantra. So, yantra, tantra. And what is the process through which you are doing it? That is called the mantra. So, all these three things become identified with totally when we meditate upon the mother who is seated. You can see that basically it is a form of the worship of Sri Chakra. So, we have to cross these various prakaras and enter. We have the three gunas, sattva, rajas and tamas, and beyond that you have the ashtadala where the so many yoginis are residing, and slowly and steadily we will enter into the surroundings of Mother Goddess and become one with her. So basically that is what very, very powerful form of worship. So initially I'll be doing the Ganapati Puja, and I'll be also doing the other mantras, after which together we will be doing the Sri Lalita Sahasranama Stotram, 1008 names of Goddess Lalita. Followed which, again we have what is called at the end of the puja, we have the namaskaras, so many namaskaras we have to offer. And at the end, after the Naivedyam is offered, then we have the Maha, mangala, arati. At that time the lights will be off to give you the full concentration only on the mother. So, with the blessings of all the elders and the gurus and praying for Bhagavan's blessings, we are going to start this. Sai Ram. This has to be in the vessel. This will be difficult. Look at math blocks. Keep in a plate some 2 bananas, an apple, and betel leaves and nuts. Keep it ready. First, we are going to do the Achamanam. We have lighted the lamps, and after the Achamanam, like I described to you yesterday, 5 times we will be tapping our forehead, followed by the pranayamam as well as the sankalpa. Om Keshavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha. Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chadurbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayed Sarva Vigna Upashantaye Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Tadeva Lagnam Sudinam Tadeva Tarabalam Chandrabalam Tadeva Vidyabalam Devabalam Tadeva Partipate Ankhriyugam Smarami Apavitra Pavitrova Sarvavastangadopiva Yasmaret Sathya Sai Sabahyaabhyantarashuchihi. Om Sri Sathya Sai. Agamarthandu devanam gamanarthandu rakshasam kurve gandharavam tatra devata kvanalanjanam. Pavitram Darbheshu asinaha Darbhan dharayamanaha. Om Pranava Srishi Brahmaha Devi Gayatri Chandaha Pranayame Viniyogaha. Om Bhu Om Bhuvaha Om Suvaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tatsavidirvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prajodayat. Om Apo Jyotirasomritam ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्वरों भूर्भुवस्वरों भूर्भुवस्वरों. Now we are going to do the Sankalpa. For what purpose we are going to do this puja? Mamopatta samasta durida kshayadwara Sri Parameshwara Prethyartham Adya Brahmanaha द्वितीय परार्थे श्वेत वराह कल्पे वैवस्वत मन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे कलियुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे उत्तर दक्षिण अमेरिकायोः मध्यप्रदेशे करेबियन द्वीपे ट्रिनिडाड नाम एकदेशे अस्मिन् ग्रामे अस्मिन् देशे स्थितानां चातुर्वर्ण्यानां क्षेम स्थैर्य विजय आयु आरोग्य अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम ऐकमत्य सिद्ध्यर्थम यावच्छक्ति अचंचल निष्कपट भक्ति वैराग्य सिद्ध्यर्थम. All of you in your mind think of all your family members, all your relatives, and all the people, all your friends, all your enemies, all the people. Let everybody be happy. If anybody is suffering, pray for them. If anything is required, pray for that. People, those who don't have job, they can pray for job. People, those who don't have peace of mind in family life, they can pray for that. Mother will definitely grant you whatever wish you are praying for. अचंचल निष्कपट भक्ति वैराग्य सिद्ध्यर्थम आदौ समर्पयामि. श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः. आसनं समर्पयामि. श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः. पादयोः पाद्यं महागणाधिपतये नमः. अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि. श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः. जमनीयं समर्पयामि. श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः. स्नापयामि. ओम आपोहिष्टामयो भुवः तान ऊर्जे दधातना महेरणाय चक्षसे यो वः शिवतमो रसः तस्य भाजयते हनः अदरङ्कमामवो यस्य क्षयाय जिन्वता आपो जनयथा जनः श्रीमहागणपतिं स्नानं समर्पयामि. Whenever we invite a guest come to the house, it is the tradition that we offer water to wash them, a sweet. Later, we request them to go and have bath and come. No, it is all, we provide them a towel, we provide them the soap, or in some of the bigger houses, they even provide them the clothes. See, this is what exactly we are doing. We have invited Lord Ganesha. So, we have just now given him bath. Now, we are also giving him the clothes. We are also offering him all the tilakam and the akshata. And Lord Ganesha is pleased with what? In Kali Yuga, gods are pleased easily with the Namasmarana. So we will be chanting the various names of Lord Ganesha, then followed by the dhupa. Of course, we are using only here the sandal stick. Actual dhupam is, see, when you are after finishing the bath, why we offer dhupam? It is one can catch cold easily. So we have to dry the hair properly. That is why we offer dhupam. Then we offer deepam. Why? In the ancient days, of course, these are all the artificial light which came later. We used to, when we are showing the deepam, we used to always also show a mirror. Why? Because after bath, we like to dress up so much. Lord has to also should see himself, know how he is beautifully dressed up. So we show him, and later we offer him the Naivedya. After offering the Naivedya, when he is fully pleased, we offer the arati, and then when he is fully pleased, whatever desire we have, we pray to the Lord and say, Lord, please take care of this problem. Please take care of that problem. Today we are going to do this Bhagawati Seva. Lord, please see to it that fulfilled. So that is what we are actually going to do now. स्नानानन्तरं शुद्धाचमनीयं समर्पयामि. श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः. वस्त्रार्थे पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि. श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः. उपवीतार्थे अक्षतान् समर्पयामि. श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः. आभरणार्थे अक्षतां समर्पयामि. This is this one. Gandham, the flower. ദിവ്യപരിമളഗന്ധം സമർപ്പയാമി ഗന്ധദ്വാരാന്തുരാദർശാം നിത്യപുഷ്ടാം കരീഷിണീം ഈശ്വരീകം സർവഭൂതാനാം താമിഹോപപ്രയശ്രിയം. ശ്രീ മഹാഗണാധിപതയേ നമഃ. ദിവ്യപരിമളഗന്ധം സമർപ്പയാമി. ശ്രീ മഹാഗണാധിപതയേ നമഃ. പുഷ്പൈ പൂജയാമി. Take the entire plate. नमः. ओम एकदंताय नमः. ओम कपिलाय नमः. ओम गजकर्णकाय नमः. ओम लंबोदराय नमः. ओम विकटाय नमः. ओम विघ्नराजाय नमः. ओम धूमकेतवे नमः. ओम गणाध्यक्षाय नमः. ओम भालचंद्राय नमः. ओम शूर्पकर्णाय नमः. ओम हेरंभाय नमः. ओम स्कंदपूर्वजाय नमः. ओम सिद्धिविनायकाय नमः. नानाविध परिमल पत्र पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि. दशांगं गुंगुलं धूपं सुगंधं च सुमनोहरम् आख्रेयं सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्. श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः. धूपं धूपमाख्रापयामि. दीपं साज्यं त्रिवर्तिसंयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया गृहाण मङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापः. भक्त्या दीपं प्रयच्छामि देवाय परमात्मने. त्राहि मां नरकात् घोरात् दिव्यज्योति नमोऽस्तु ते. दीपं दर्शयामि. धूपदीपानन्तरं शुद्धाचमनीयं समर्पयामि. नैवेद्यं ओम भूर्भुवः सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. सत्यं तत्त्वेन परिषिञ्चामि अमृतोपस्तरणमसि. अमृतं भवतु. ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा. ओम अपानाय स्वाहा. ओम व्यानाय स्वाहा. ओम उदानाय स्वाहा. ओम समानाय स्वाहा. ओम ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा. मध्ये मध्ये अमृतपानीयं समर्पयामि. अमृताभिधानमसि. उत्तरापोषणं समर्पयामि. हस्तप्रक्षालनं समर्पयामि. पादप्रक्षालनं समर्पयामि. पुनः आचमनीयं समर्पयामि. पूगीफल समायुक्तं नागवल्लीर्दलैर्युतं कर्पूरचूर्णसंयुक्तं ताम्बूलं प्रतिगृह्यतां कर्पूरताम्बूलं समर्पयामि। कर्पूरनीराञ्जनम्। ॐ हिरण्यपात्रं मधो पूर्वं ददाति मधिव्यो सानीते एकदां ब्रह्मण उपहरते एकदैव यजमान आयुत्तेजो ददाति कर्पूरमङ्गलनीराञ्जनं दर्शयामि। नीराञ्जनानन्तरं शुद्धाचमनीयं समर्पयामि। रक्षां धारयामः। सुवर्णपुष्पं समर्पयामि, मन्त्रपुष्पं समर्पयामि, प्रदक्षिणनमस्कारान् समर्पयामि। यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तरकृतानि च तानि तानि विनश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणपदे पदे। प्राप्तोऽहं प्राप्तकर्माहं प्राप्तात्मा प्राप्तसम्भव त्राहि मां कृपया देव शरणागतवत्सल अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष गणाधिप। आत्मप्रदक्षिणनमस्कारं दिव्यचरणारविन्दयोः समर्पयामि। छत्रं समर्पयामि, चामरं वीजयामि, नृत्यं दर्शयामि, गीतं श्रावयामि, नृत्यं दर्शयामि, सर्वोपचारपूजान् समर्पयामि। All of you, please fold your hands and repeat the mantra. Vakratunda महाकाया सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा विघ्नेश्वरा महाभागा सर्वलोक नमस्कृता मया आरब्धम् इदं कर्मं निर्विघ्नं कुरु सर्वदा। विघ्नेश्वरं यदा स्थानं प्रतिष्ठापयामि। Pudding, no? Have they brought the prasadam here? Make sure that it reaches here. Otherwise it will remain in the kitchen. Now, the Vigneshwara Prarthana is over. Now we are going to start the Bhagawati Seva. It will take little time for you because everything I may not be able to say in the mic itself. So kindly concentrate, and afterwards we will be doing together the Gadgamala as well as the Lalita Sahasranamam. अस्य श्री गुरु महामंत्रस्य परब्रह्म ऋषिः गायत्रीश्छन्दः हंसरूपी श्री गुरुर्देवता हम बीजं सह शक्तिः सोऽहं कीलकं श्री गुरुप्रीत्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः हंसाम् अंगुष्ठाभ्यां नमः हंसीन्तर्जनीभ्यां नमः हंसो मध्यमाभ्यां नमः हंसेमनामिकाभ्यां नमः हंसो कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः हंसः करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः हंसामृतयाय नमः हंसीं शिरसे स्वाहा हंसो शिखाय वषट् हंसैं कवचाय हुं हंसो नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड हंसः अस्त्राय भूर्भुवस्वरो इति दिग्बन्धः। वन्दे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वम् अवाङ्मानसगोचरं रक्तशुक्लप्रभामिश्रम् प्रप्रतिसायन्तम्। वन्दे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वम् अवाङ्मानसगोचरं रक्तशुक्लप्रभामिश्रम् अत्यर्कं त्रयमुरं महत्प्रातस्प्रतिसायन्तं सायादिप्रातिरन्तः यत्करोमि गुरोर्नादतस्ततो पूजनं लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि यं वायुआत्मने धूपम् आक्रापयामि रम् अग्न्यात्मने दीपं दर्शयामि अमृतात्मने अमृतोपहारं नैवेद्यामि सर्वात्मने सर्वोपहारपूजां समर्पयामि। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः हंसशिवसोऽहं कयैलह्रीं हसकलह्रीं सकलह्रीं सोऽहं हंसः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीगुरुपादुकाग्र्यां पूजयामि नमः स्वाहा। हंसां हृदयाय नमः हंसीं शिरसे स्वाहा हंसों शिखाय वट हंसें कवचाय हुं हंसों नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड हंसास्त्राय भट्भूर्भुवस्सुवरो मिदिदिग्विमोकः। वन्दे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वम् अवाङ्मानसगोचरं रक्तशुक्लप्रभामिश्रम् अत्यर्कं त्रयीपुरं महः प्रातःप्रभृतिसायन्तं सायादिप्रातिरन्तः यत्करोमि गुरोर्नादाततस्ततो पूजनं लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि हमाकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि यं वायुआत्मने धूपम् आक्रापयामि रम् अग्न्यात्मने दीपं दर्शयामि वम् अमृतात्मने अमृतोपहारं नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि सर्वात्मने सर्वोपहारतीर्थं समर्पयामि। श्रीगुरुप्रियताम्। अस्य श्री परमगुरुमहामन्त्रस्य सदा शिवर्षिः पङ्क्तिच्छन्दः परमगुरुदेवता हम बीजं संशक्तिः सोहम गेलकं परमगुरुप्रीत्यर्थेजपे विनियोगः हंसां अंगुष्ठाभ्यां नमः हंसीन्तर्जनीभ्यां नमः हंसोमध्यमाभ्यां नमः हंसेवनाभिकाभ्यां नमः हंसोकनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः हंसः करतलगर्विष्ठाभ्यां नमः हंसां हृदयाय नमः हंसीं शिरसे स्वाहा हंसं शिखाय वष्ट हंसें कवचाय हंसो नेतृत्वे हंसहस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्सुवरों इति दिग्विमोकः वन्दे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वमवां मनसोगोचरं रक्तदुग्धवत् पादप्रति सायन्तं यत्करोमि गुरोन्नादात् तत्सर्वं तव भोजनं लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि हम आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि यं वायुवात्मने धूपमाक्रापयामि हम सर्वात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः सोऽहं हंसशिवः कययेल ह्रीं हसकल ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं श्रीं सोऽहं हंसशिव स्वच्छप्रकाश विमर्शहेतुः श्री परमगुरुभ्यो नमः परमगुरुश्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः सोऽहं हंसशिवः कययेल ह्रीं हसकल ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं श्रीं सोऽहं हंसशिव स्वच्छप्रकाश विमर्शहेतुः श्री परमगुरुभ्यो नमः परमगुरुश्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः सोऽहं हंसशिवः कययेल ह्रीं हसकल ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं श्रीं सोऽहं हंसशिव स्वच्छप्रकाश विमर्शहेतुः श्री परमगुरुभ्यो नमः परमगुरुश्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः हंसां हृदयाय नमः हंसीं शिरसे स्वः हंसों शिखाय वष्ट हंसें कवचाय हंसो नेतृत्वे हंसः भूर्भुवस्सुवरों इति दिग्विमोकः रक्तशुक्लपदं द्वन्द्वं मस्तके राजदे शाम्भवं तयोर्मध्ये तस्य श्रीपादुका स्मृतिः प्रातःप्रतिसायं तं सायादिप्रादरन्ततः यत्करोमि गुरोनादात् सर्वतो भोजनं लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि हम आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि यं वायुवात्मने धूपमाक्रापयामि रं मन्यात्मने दीयं दर्शयामि अमृतात्मने अमृतोपहारनिवेदनं ध्रुवात्मने सर्वोपचारनिवेद्यं निवेदयामि श्री परमगुरुप्रियताम् इति विसृजेत अस्य श्री परमेष्टि गुरु महामंत्रस्य दक्षिणामूर्तिऋषिः गायत्री चिन्तः परमेष्टि गुरुर्देवता हम बीजं सहशक्ति सोऽङ्कीलकं परमेष्टि गुरुप्रीत्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः हंसां अंगुष्ठाभ्यां नमः हंसीन्तर्जनीभ्यां हंसो मध्यमाभ्यां नमः हंसेवनाय हंसः करतलगर्विष्ठाभ्यां नमः हंसां हृदयाय नमः हंसीं शिरसे हंसो शिखाय हंसें कवचाय हंसो नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड हंसहस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्सुवरोमिति दिग्बन्धः जन्मादिशून्यं जगदेकमान्यं निरस्तमाया जगदप्रमेयं कारुण्यमूर्तिं कमनीयकीर्तिम् अस्मद्गुरुं नित्यमहं नमामि सहस्रदलपद्मस्ते सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभां वरद अभयकरां अखिलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरां प्रसन्नवदने क्षणं सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेत् शिरसि हंसङ्गं तदभिधानपूर्वं गुरुं लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि वायुवात्मने धूमरमग्न्यात्मने दीयं दशमृतात्मने तं सर्वात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः हंसशिवः सोऽहं हंसः कययेल ह्रीं हसकल ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं श्रीं हंसशिवः सोऽहं हंसः स्वच्छप्रकाशपरिपूर्णमहाप्रकाशो विमर्शहेतुः श्री परमेष्टिगुरुभ्यो नमः श्री परमेष्टिगुरुश्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः हंसशिवः सोऽहं हंसः कययेल ह्रीं हसकल ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं श्रीं हंसशिवः सोऽहं हंसः स्वच्छप्रकाशपरिपूर्णमहाप्रकाशो विमर्शहेतुः श्री परमेष्टिगुरुभ्यो नमः श्री परमेष्टिगुरुश्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः हंसशिवः सोऽहं हंसः कययेल ह्रीं हसकल ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं श्रीं हंसशिवः सोऽहं हंसः स्वच्छप्रकाशपरिपूर्णमहाप्रकाशो विमर्शहेतुः श्री परमेष्टिगुरुभ्यो नमः श्री परमेष्टिगुरुश्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः हंसां हृदयाय नमः हंसीं शिरसे स्वाहा हंसों शिखाय वष्ट हंसें कवचाय हंसो नेत्रत्रयाय वष्ट अस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्सुवरों इति दिग्विमोकः जन्मादिशून्यं जगदेकमान्यं निरस्तमाया जगदप्रमेयं कारुण्यमूर्तिं कमनीयकीर्तिम् अस्मद्गुरुं नित्यमहं नमामि सहस्रदलवत्वच्चे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभां वरद अभयकराम्बुजां विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरां प्रसन्नवदने क्षणां सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेत् शिरसि हंसङ्गं तदभिधानपूर्वं गुरुं लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि मम आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि यं वायुवात्मने धूपम् आक्रापयामि रम् अग्न्यात्मने दीपं दर्शयामि वामृतात्मने अमृतं महानैवेद्यं निवेदयामि संसर्वात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि श्री परमेष्ठिगुरुप्रीयताम् इति किञ्चित् जलं भूमौ विसृज्येत्। अस्य श्री गणपति महामन्त्रस्य गणकर्षिः निजद्गायत्री छन्दः श्री महागणपतिर्देवता गं बीजं ह्रीं शक्तिः क्लीं कीलकं श्री महागणपतिप्रीत्यर्थे जवे विनियोगः। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गम् अङ्गुष्ठाभ्यां नमः गणपते तर्जनीभ्यां नमः वरवरदमध्यमाभ्यां नमः सर्वजनम् अनामिकाभ्यां नमः मे वशङ्कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः आनय स्वाहा करदलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं हृदयाय नमः गणपते शिरसे स्वाहा वरवरदशिखायै वषड् सर्वजनं कवचाय हुं मे वशं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड् आनय स्वाहा अस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्वरोम् इति दिग्बन्धः। ध्यानं बीजापूरगदेषु कार्मुकरजा चक्राब्जपाशोद्फलव्रीह्यग्र स्वविषाणरत्नकलशा प्रोद्यत्कराम्बोरुहः ध्येयो वल्लभया सपत्नकरया आश्लिष्टोज्ज्वलद्भूषया विश्वोत्पत्तिविपत्तिसंस्थितिकरो विघ्नेश इष्टार्थदः। लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि हम् आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि यं वायुवात्मने धूपम् आक्रापयामि रम् अग्न्यात्मने दीपं दर्शयामि वामृतात्मने अमृतं नैवेद्यं तं सर्वात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपतये वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपतये वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपतये वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ओं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं हृदयाय नमः गणपते रसे स्वाहा। वरदवरदशिखाय वषड् सर्वजनं कवचाय हुं मे वशं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड् आनय स्वास्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्सुवरोम् इति दिग्विमोकः। बीजापूरगदेक्षुकार्मग्रजक्राब्ज पाशोत्पर व्रीह्यग्र स्वविषाणरत्नकलश प्रोद्यत्कराम्बोरुहः तेयो वल्लभया स्वपत्नकरया आसृष्टोज्ज्वलद्भूषया विश्वोत्पत्तिविपत्तिसंस्थितकरो विघ्नेशेष्टार्तदः लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि हम आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि यं वायुआत्मने धूपमाक्रापयामि लं अग्न्यात्मने देवं दर्शयामि अमृतात्मने अमृतोपहारं नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि तं सर्वात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजान् समर्पयामि इति महागणपति मन्त्रजपं गणपति चरणारविन्दयोः समर्पयामि। श्रीगणपति प्रियताम्। अस्य श्री ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी राजराजेश्वरी श्रीविद्या षोडशाक्षरी महामन्त्रस्य दक्षिणामूर्तिर्षिः देवी गायत्री छन्दः सर्वमन्त्रदेवता स्वरूपिणी ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी राजराजेश्वरी पराभट्टारिका महामहेश्वरी देवता ऐं कायैलह्रीं बीजं क्लीं हसकहलह्रीं शक्तिः गौं सकलह्रीं कीलकं श्री ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी राजराजेश्वरी प्रसादसिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं कयैलह्रीं सर्वज्ञशक्तिदाम्ने ह्रां अङ्गुष्ठाभ्यां नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं हसकहलह्रीं नित्यतृप्तिशक्तिदाम्ने ह्रीं तर्जनीभ्यां नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं सौः सकलह्रीं अनादिबोधशक्तिदाम्ने ह्रूं मध्यमाभ्यां नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं कयैलह्रीं स्वतन्त्रशक्तिधाम्ने ह्रैं अनामिकाभ्यां नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं हसकहलह्रीं नित्यमनुक्तशक्तिधाम्ने ह्रौं कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं सौः सकलह्रीं अनन्तशक्तिधाम्ने ह्रः करदलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं कयैलह्रीं सर्वज्ञशक्तिदाम्ने थामृदयाय नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं हसकहलह्रीं नित्यतृप्तिशक्तिदाम्ने ह्रीं शिरसे स्वाहा। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं सौः सकलह्रीं अनादिबोधशक्तिदाम्ने ह्रूं शिखायै वौषड्। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं कयैलह्रीं स्वतन्त्रशक्तिधाम्ने ह्रैं कवचाय हुम्। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं हसकहलह्रीं नित्यमनुक्तशक्तिदाम्ने ह्रौं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड्। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं सौः सकलह्रीं अनन्तशक्तिधाम्ने ह्रः अस्त्राय फट्। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं कं नमः मूर्ध्नि। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं ऐं नमः मूलाधारे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं नमः ऐं नमः हृदये। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं नमः लं नमः दक्षिणनेत्रे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं नमः वामनेत्रे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं नमः भ्रूमध्ये। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं सं नमः दक्षिणश्रोत्रे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं कं नमः वामश्रोत्रे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं हं नमः मुखे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं लं नमः दक्षिणस्कन्दे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ह्रीं नमः वामस्कन्दे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं सं नमः पृष्ठे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं कं नमः दक्षिणजानुनि। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं लं नमः वामजानुनि। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं नमः नाभौ। श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं सौः ह्रीं 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 कयैलह्रीं सकलह्रीं सकलह्रीं। ॐ श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं क्लौं ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं सौः ह्रीं ह्रीं कयैलह्रीं सकलह्रीं सकलह्रीं। चतुर्भुजे चन्द्रवताधकुचोन्नते कुङ्कुमरागचोणे पुण्ड्रेषु पाशाङ्कुशुष्वाणजस्ते नमस्ते जगदेकमातः। वन्दे मातरमम्बिकां भगवतीं वाणीरमासेविकां कल्याणीं कमनीयकल्पलतिकां कैलासनाथप्रियां वेदान्तप्रतिपाद्यमानविभवां विद्वन्मनोरञ्जनीं श्रीचक्राञ्चितरत्नपीठनिलयां श्रीराजराजेश्वरीं लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि यं वायुआत्मने धूपमाक्रामय तं वन्यात्मने दीपं दर्शयामि अमृतात्मने अमृतोपचारपूजान् समर्पयामि ॐ सर्वात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् जातवेदसे सुनवामसो ममराति यतो निदहादिवेदः स नः परिषदति दुर्गाणि विश्वानावेव सिन्धुं दुरितात्यग्निः त्र्यम्बकं जामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकवन्दनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् आं इं ऐं ॐ रं रं लं ड्रं एं ऐं ॐ अः कं खं गं घं घं चं छं जं छं ञं टं ठं डं ढं नं तं थं धं धं नं पं फं बं भं हं य रं लं वं छं शं सं हं छं छं ॐ श्रीं ह्रीं ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं कय सकल ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं सौः ऐं क्लीं ह्रीं श्रीं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं सौः ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं कयै सकल ह्रीं सौः श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं सौः ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं कयै ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं सौः ऐं क्लीं ह्रीं श्रीं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं सौः ॐ श्रीं श्रीं कयै ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं सौः ऐं क्लीं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं सौः ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं कयै ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं सौः ऐं क्लीं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं सौः ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं कयै ह्रीं सकल ह्रीं सौः ऐं छं हं सं छं नं रं वं फं फं पं नं धं धं थं तं नं ढं 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 टं ञं झं जं झं चं ङं घं गं घं खं अः अं औं ॐ ऐं ऐं रं 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 ॐ ऐं ऐं आं अं ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् जातवेदसे सुनवामसो ममराति यतो निदहादिवेदः स नः परिषदति दुर्गाणि विश्वानावेव सिन्धुं दुरितात्यग्निः त्र्यम्बकं जामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकवन्दनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं कयै ह्रीं सर्वज्ञशक्तिधाम्ने रां हृदयाय नमः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं हसकहल ह्रीं नित्यतृप्तिशक्तिधाम्ने ह्रीं शिरसे स्वाहा ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं सौः सकल ह्रीं अनन्तशक्तिधाम्ने ह्रूं शिखायै वौषड् ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं कयै ह्रीं स्वतन्त्रशक्तिधाम्ने ह्रैं कवचाय हुं ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं हसकहल ह्रीं नित्यमलुप्तशक्तिधाम्ने ह्रौं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड् ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं सौः सकल ह्रीं अनन्तशक्तिधाम्ने ह्रहस्त्राय फट् चतुर्भुजे चन्द्रकलावतंसे कुचोन्नते कुङ्कुमरागशोणे पुण्ड्रेषु पाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणहस्ते नमस्ते जगदेकमातः वन्दे मातरमम्बिकां भगवतीं वाणीं रमासेवितां कल्याणीं कमनीयकल्पलतिकां कैवल्यनाथप्रियां वेदान्तप्रतिपाद्यमानविभवां विद्वन्मनोरञ्जनीं श्रीचक्राञ्चितरत्नपीठनिलयां श्रीराजराजेश्वरीम् लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि हम् आकाशात्मने पुष्पं कल्पयामि यं वायुवात्मने धूपमाक्रापयामि यम् अग्न्यात्मने दीपं दर्शयामि वम् अमृतात्मने अमृतं महानैवेद्यं निवेदयामि तं सर्वात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजान् समर्पयामि गुह्यगोप्त्री त्वं गृहाणम् अस्मत्कृतं जपम् सिद्धिर्भवतु मे देवी तत्प्रसादात् मयि स्थिरा भूमौ विसृज्य अस्य श्री ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी राजराजेश्वरी श्रीविद्या षोडशाक्षरी महामन्त्रजपेन श्रीललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी राजराजेश्वरी पराभट्टारिका महामहेश्वरी देवता प्रीयता.
To do that, you'll need to be online.
अस्य श्री श्रीविद्या महापादुका महामन्त्रस्य हंस ऋषिः अव्यक्तगायत्री छन्दः श्री परमहंस स्वरूप परमात्मा देवता. हम बीजं सह शक्तिः सोहं कीलकं ब्रह्मा परोक्षसिद्ध्यर्थे मोक्षार्थे जपे विनियोगः. हंसाम् अंगुष्ठाभ्या नमः, हंसीं तर्जनीभ्या नमः, हंसूं मध्यमाभ्या नमः, हंसैं अनामिकाभ्या नमः, हंसौं कनिष्ठिकाभ्या नमः, हंसः करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्या नमः, हंसां हृदयाय नमः, हंसीं शिरसे स्वाहा, हंसूं शिखायै वौषड्, हंसौं कवचाय हुं, हंसैं कवचाय हुं, हंसौं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड्, हंसः अस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्सुवरों इति दिग्बन्धः. ध्यानम् अप्रमेयं महाविद्यां शेखराञ्जितविग्रहां रक्तां चतुर्भुजां वन्दे श्रीविद्यां गुरुपादुकां. पृथिवी आत्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि, हम आकाशात्मने पुष्पं कल्पयामि, यं वायुआत्मने धूपमाक्रापयामि, रम् अग्न्यात्मने दीपं दर्शयामि, अमृतात्मने अमृतं महानैवेद्यनिवेदयमासं सर्वात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि. ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः हंसशिवसोऽहं सखफ्रें हसक्षमलवरीं हसों सहक्षमलवरीं सौं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं सौः ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं श्रीं कैयीलह्रीं हसः हलश्रीं सकलह्रीं अहं ब्रह्मास्मि प्रज्ञानं ब्रह्मा तत्त्वमसि अयमात्मब्रह्मा. हंसशिवसोऽहं स्वच्छप्रकाशपरिपूर्णमहाप्रकाश विमर्शात्मक श्रीपरशिवानन्दनाथ श्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः. ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः हंसशिवसोऽहं हंसः हतक्षमलवरीं हंसौं सहक्षमलवरीं सौं श्रीं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं ॐ हसकहलह्रीं हसकहलह्रीं सकलह्रीं अहं ब्रह्मास्मि प्रज्ञानं ब्रह्मा तत्त्वमसि अयमात्मब्रह्मा. हंसशिवसोऽहं हंसः स्वच्छप्रकाश परिपूर्णमहाप्रकाश विमर्शात्मक श्रीपरशिवानन्द श्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः. ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः हंसशिवसोऽहं हसकफ्रें हसक्षमलवरीं हंसौ सहक्षमलवरीं सौं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ऐं सौः ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं ह्रीं ईलह्रीं हसकहलह्रीं सकलह्रीं अहं ब्रह्मास्मि प्रज्ञानं ब्रह्म तत्त्वमसि अयमात्मब्रह्म. हंसशिवसोऽहं स्वच्छप्रकाशपरिपूर्णमहाप्रकाश विमर्शात्मक श्रीपरशिवानन्द श्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः. हंसां हृदयाय नमः, हंसीं शिरसे स्वाहा, हंसूं शिखाय वषट्, हंसैं कवचाय हुं, हंसो नेत्रत्रयाय वषट्, हंसास्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्सुवरों इति दिग्विमोकः. अप्रमेयमहाविद्यां शेखराञ्जितविग्रहां रक्तां चतुर्भुजां वन्दे श्रीविद्यां गुरुपादुकां. लं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि, हम आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि, यं वायुआत्मने धूपमाक्रापयामि, रम् अग्न्यात्मने दीपं दर्शयामि, अमृतात्मने अमृतोपहारनैवेद्यं निवेदयामि, तं सर्वात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि. गुह्यादिगुह्यगोप्त्रे त्वं गृहाण अस्मत्कृतं जपं सिद्धिर्भवतु देवेश त्वत्प्रसादात् मयि स्थिरा. इति श्रीविद्या महापादुका महामन्त्रदेवेन श्रीपरमहंसस्वरूप परमात्मा देवता सुप्रीता सुप्रसन्ना वरदो भवतु. Now we are going to worship Mother with the Gadgamala. अस्य श्री शुद्ध शक्ति संबुद्ध महामंत्रस्य उपस्थेन्द्रियादिष्ट वरुणादित्य ऋषिः देवी गायत्री छन्दः सात्विक ककार भट्टारिक पीठस्थित कामेश्वरात्संग निलया महाकामेश्वरी श्री ललिता महापरा भट्टारिका देवता ऐं बीजं क्लीं शक्तिः सौं कीलकं मम खड्गसिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः ऐं अंगुष्ठाभ्यां नमः ह्रीं तर्जनीभ्यां नमः श्रीं मध्यमाभ्यां नमः ऐं अनामिकाभ्यां नमः क्लीं कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः सौं करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः ऐं हृदयाय नमः ह्रीं शिरसे स्वाहा श्रीं शिखायै वौषड् ऐं कवचाय हुं क्लीं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड् सौः अस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्सुवरोम् इति दिग्बन्धः ध्यानम् आरक्ताभां त्रिनेत्राम् अरुणिमवसनां रत्नताडकं रम्यां हस्ताम्बोजैः सपाशाङ्कुशमदन धनुस्सायकै विस्फुरन्तीम् आपीनोत्तुङ्ग वक्षोरुह युग विलुठत्तार हंसोज्ज्वलाङ्गीं देवीम् अम्बोरुहस्तां मणिमयवसनां सन्ततं चिन्तयामि तं पृथिव्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि यम् आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि यं वायुवात्मने धूपमाख्रापयामि यं वन्यात्मने दीपं दर्शयामि यम् अमृतात्मने अमृतोपहारनैवेद्यं निवेदयामि तं सर्वात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि. Can you move all the flowers? Front? Yes. Om Aim Hreem Sreem Aim Kleem Sauh Namatripura Sundari हृदयदेवी शिरोदेवी शिखादेवी कवचदेवी नेत्रदेवी अस्त्रदेवी कामेश्वरी भगमालिनी नित्यक्लिन्ने भेरुण्डे वन्निवासिनी महावज्रेश्वरी विश्वेश्वरी त्वरिते कुलसुन्दरी नित्ये नीलपताके विजये सर्वमङ्गले ज्वालामालिनी चित्रे महानित्ये परमेश्वरी मित्रेशमयी षष्ठीशमयी उड्डीशमयी चर्यानन्दनाथमयी लोपामुद्रामयी अगस्त्यमयी कालतापनमयी धर्माचार्यमयी मुक्तकेशीश्वरमयी दीपकलानाथमयी विष्णुदेवमयी प्रभाकरदेवमयी तेजोदेवमयी मनोजदेवमयी कल्याणदेवमयी रत्नदेवमयी वासुदेवमयी श्रीरामानन्दमयी अणिमा सिद्धे महिमा सिद्धे लघिमा सिद्धे गरिमा सिद्धे ईशित्व सिद्धे वशित्य सिद्धे प्राकाम्य सिद्धे भुक्ति सिद्धे इच्छा सिद्धे प्राप्ति सिद्धे सर्वकाम सिद्धे ब्राह्मी माहेश्वरी कौमारी वैष्णवी वाराही माहेन्द्री चामुण्डे महालक्ष्मी सर्वसंक्षोभिणी सर्वविद्राविणी क्लीं सर्वाकर्षणी सर्ववशंकरी സർവോന്മാദിനി സർവമഹാങ്കുശേ ഹസകഫ്രീം സർവഖേജരീ ഹംസൗ സർവബീജേ ഐം സർവയോനേ ഹ്രൈം ഹ്ക്ലീം ഹംസൗ സർവത്രികണ്ഠേ ത്രൈലോക്യമോഹനചക്രസ്വാമിനി പ്രകടയോഗിനി കാമാകർഷിണി ബുദ്ധ്യാകർഷിണി അഹങ്കാരാകർഷിണി ശബ്ദാകർഷിണി സ്പർശാകർഷിണി രൂപാകർഷിണി രസാകർഷിണി ഗന്ധാകർഷിണി ചിത്താകർഷിണി ധൈര്യാകർഷിണി സ്മൃത്യാകർഷിണി നാമാകർഷിണി ബീജാകർഷിണി ആത്മാകർഷിണ്യേ അമൃതാകർഷിണി ശരീരാകർഷിണി സർവാശാ പരിപൂരകചക്രസ്വാമിനി ഗുപ്തയോഗിനി അനംഗകുസുമേ അനംഗമേഖലേ അനംഗമദനേ അനംഗമദനാതുരേ അനംഗരേഖേ അനംഗവേഗിനി അനംഗാങ്കുശേ അനംഗമാലിനി സർവസംക്ഷോഭണ ചക്രസ്വാമിനി ഗുപ്തതരയോഗിനി സർവസംക്ഷോഭിണി സർവവിദ്രാവിണി സർവാകർഷിണി സർവവിമോഹിനി സർവസമ്മോഹിനി സർവസ്തംഭിനി സർവജൃംഭിണി സർവവശങ്കരി സർവരഞ്ജിനി സർവോന്മാദിനി സർവാർത്ഥസാധികേ സർവസമ്പത്തിപൂരണി സർവമന്ത്രമയി സർവദ്വന്ദ്ക്ഷയങ്കരി സർവസൗഭാഗ്യദായകചക്രസ്വാമിനി സമ്പ്രദായയോഗിനി സർവസിദ്ധിപ്രദേ സർവസമ്പത്പ്രദേ സർവപ്രിയങ്കരി സർവമംഗളകാരിണി സർവകാമ്യപ്രദേ സർവദുഃഖവിമോചിനി സർവമൃത്യുപ്രശമനി സർവവിഘ്നനിവാരിണി സർവാന്തസുന്ദര്यै സർവസൗഭാഗ്യദായിനി സർവാർത്ഥചക്രസ്വാമിനി കുലോത്തീർണയോഗിനി സർവജ്ഞേ സർവശക്തേ സർവൈശ്വര്യപ്രദായിനി സർവജ്ഞാനമയി സർവവ്യാധിവിനാശിനി സർവാധാരസ്വരൂപേ സർവപാപഹരേ സർവാനന്ദമയി സർവരക്ഷാസ്വരൂപിണി സർവ ഈപ്സിതബലപ്രദേ സർവരക്ഷാകരചക്രസ്വാമിനി നിഗർഭയോഗിനി വശിനി കാമേശ്വരി മോദിനി വിമലേ അരുണേ ജയിനി സർവേശ്വരി കൗളിനി സർവരോഗഹരചക്രസ്വാമിനി രഹസ്യയോഗിനി ബാണിനി ചാപിനി പാശിനി അങ്കുശിനി മഹാകാമേശ്വരി മഹാവജ്രേശ്വരി മഹാഭഗമാലിനി മഹാത്രിപുരസുന്ദരി സർവസിദ്ധിപ്രദ ചക്രസ്വാമിനി അതിരഹസ്യയോഗിനി ശ്രീ ശ്രീ മഹാമഹേശ്വരി മഹാഭട്ടാരികേ സർവാനന്ദമയ ചക്രസ്വാമിനി പരാപരരഹസ്യയോഗിനി ത്രിപുരേ ത്രിപുരേശി ത്രിപുരസുന്ദരി ത്രിപുരവാസിനി ത്രിപുരാശ്രീ Tripuramaalini Tripurasiddhe Tripuramba Maha Tripurasundari Maha Maheshwari Maha Maharagni Maha Mahashakte Maha Mahagupte Maha Mahajñapte Maha Mahanande Maha Mahaskande Maha Mahashaye Maha Maha Sri Chakraraja Samrajyi Lakshmi Namaste Namaste Swaha. Shri Jagannath Sachidananda Prasad.
1 second. To do that, you'll need to be online.
Saum, Klim, Aim, Srim, Hrim, Aim, Om. Till now, whatever we were doing is some of the very, very powerful mantras, which is not usually in general not done in public. Because here we have only one objective for the welfare of the entire universe. So I thought, doesn't matter. If it has to benefit everyone, why not? So that is why today we started this. Now we will be starting the Lalita Sahasranama Stotram from the Dhyanam. Those who know, you can all follow. Or if you anybody wants to lead in the mic also, they can come forward. Otherwise, we will do it. Om Dhyanam Sinduraruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Maulispurat Taranayaka Shegaram Smitamukim Mapina Vachoruham Panibhyam Anipurna Rakta Jatakam Raktotpalam Vibradim Saumyam Rakna Kadasta Rakta Jaranam Dhyayet Paramambikam Arunam Karuna Tarangidachim Dhrita Pashankucha Pushpa Bana Chapam Animadi Bhiravratam Mayughehi Ahamityeva Vibhavaye Bhavani Dhyayet Padmasanastam Vigasidavadanam Padmapatrayata Hemabham Pedavastram Karakalidala Satmema Patmam Varangi Sarvalangara Yuktam Satatam Abhayatam Bhaktanambram Bhavani Sri Vidyam Shantamurtim Sakala Suranutam Sarva Sambatpadatri Sakunguma Vilepana Malika Chumbikasturigam Samanda Hasitekshanam Sacharachapa Pashankusham Ashesha Mohinii Marunamalya Bhushambaram Japa Kusuma Bhasuran Jabavidos Maredambikam. Om. You want to lead? If you can help me to come and sit on the other side and allow to put the flowers on the this thing, no, mandalam on the sides. I will. No, I will. No. ഓം ശ്രീമാതാ ശ്രീമഹാരാജ്ഞി ശ്രീമത്സിംഹാസനേശ്വരി ചിദഗ്നികുണ്ഡസംഭൂത ദേവകാര്യസമദ്യുത ഉദ്യദ്ഭാനുസഹസ്രാഭ ചതുർബാഹുസമന്യുത രാഗസ്വരൂപാപാഷാഢ്യ ക്രോധാകാരാങ്കുശോജ്വല മനോരൂപേക്ഷുകോദണ്ഡ പഞ്ചതന്മാത്രസായക നിജാരുണപ്രഭാപൂരത് മജ്ജത് ബ്രഹ്മാണ്ഡമണ്ഡല ചമ്പക അശോക പുന്നാക സൗഗന്ധികലസത്കജ കുരുവിന്ദ്രമണിശ്രേണി കനത്കോടീരമണ്ഡിത അഷ്ടമീ ചന്ദ്രവിഭ്രാജ ദളികസ്ഥലശോഭിത മുഖചന്ദ്രകളങ്കാഭ മൃഗനാഭിവിശേഷക വദനസ്മരമാംഗല്യഗൃഹത്തോരണചില്ലിക വക്ത്രലക്ഷ്മീ പരിവാഹ ചലന്മീനാവലോചന നവചമ്പക പുഷ്പാപാനാസാദണ്ഡ വിരാജിത താരാകാന്തി തിരസ്കാരീ നാസാഭരണഭാസുര കദംബ മഞ്ജരീകൃത കർണപൂര മനോഹര താടങ്കയുഗളീഭൂത തപനോടുപമണ്ഡല പത്മരാഗശിരാദർശ പരിഭാവിക പോലുഭൂ നവവിദ്രുപബിംബ ശ്രീനത്കാരീരദനശ്ചത ശുദ്ധവിദ്യാങ്കുരാകാര ദ്വിജപംക്തിദ്വയോജ്വല കർപ്പൂരവീടികാമോദ സമാകർഷ ദിഗന്ധര നിജസല്ലാപമാധുര്യ വിനിർഭസിത ഗച്ഛവി മന്ദസ്മിത പ്രഭാപൂരം മജ്ജത് കാമേശമാനസ അനാകലത് സാദൃശ്യാ ചിബുഗശ്രീ വിരാജിത കാമേശബദ്ധമംഗല്യ സൂത്രശോഭിത ഗന്ധര കനകാംഗത കേയൂര കമനീയ ഭുജാന്വിത രത്നഗ്രേവേ ചിന്താലോലമുക്താബലാന്വിത കാമേശ്വര പ്രേമരക്താമണി പ്രതിപണസ്തനി നാഭ്യാലവാല രോമാലീലതാഫലകുജദ്വയേ ലക്ഷ്യരോമരദാധാരാ താസമുന്നേയ മധ്യമ സ്തനഭാരദളന്മധ്യ പട്ടബന്ധവളിത്രയ അരുണാരുണ കൗസുംഭാവസ്ത്രഭാസ്വത്കടീ തടീ രത്നകിങ്കിണികാരമ്യാരശനാദാമുഭൂഷിത കാമേശജ്ഞാത സൗഭാഗ്യമാദ്രവോരുദ്വയാന്വിത മാണിക്യമുകുടാകാര ജാനുദ്വയ വിരാജിത ഇന്ദ്രഗോപരിക്ഷിപ്ത സ്മരദൂണാപജംഗിക ഗൂഢകുൽഫാ കൂർമ്മപൃഷ്ട ജ്യേഷ്ഠു പ്രപദാന്വിത നഗദീദിത സമച്ഛന്നത്തമജ്ജന തമോഗുണ പദദ്വയ പ്രഭാജാല പരാകൃത സരോരുഹ സിഞ്ചാനമണിമഞ്ജീര മണ്ഡിത ശ്രീപദാംബുജ മരാളി മന്ദഗമന മഹാലാവണ്യ സേവതി സർവാരുണാനവദ്യാംഗി സർവാഭരണഭൂഷിത ശിവാ കാമേശ്വരാംഗസ്ഥ ശിവാ സ്വാധീനവല്ലഭ സുമേരു മധ്യശൃംഗസ്ഥ ശ്രീമന്നഗരനായക ചിന്താമണിർഹാന്തസ്ഥ പഞ്ചബ്രഹ്മാസനസ്ഥിത മഹാപത്മാടവീ സംസ്ഥ കദംബ വനവാസിനി സുധാസാഗര മധ്യസ്ഥ കാമാക്ഷി കാമദായിനി ദേവ ഋഷിഗണസംഗാത സ്തൂയമാനാത്മവൈഭവ ഭണ്ഡാസുരവധോദ്യുക്ത ശക്തിസേനാ സമന്യുത സമ്പത്കരീ സമാരൂഢ സിന്ദൂര വ്രജസേവിത അശ്വാരൂഢാധിഷ്ഠിത അശ്വാകോടിക്കോടിപുരാവൃത ചക്രരാജരഥാരൂഢ സർവായുധ പരിഷ്കൃത ഗേ ചക്രധാരൂഢ മന്ത്രിണീ പരിസേവിത കിരിചക്രധാരൂഢ ദണ്ഡനാദ പുരസ്കൃത ജ്വാലാ മാലിനീ കാക്ഷിപ്തവൻഹി പ്രാകാരമധ്യക ഭണ്ഡസൈന്യവധോദ്യുക്ത ശക്തി വിക്രമഹർഷിത നിത്യാപരാക്രമോഡോപനിരീക്ഷണ സമത്സുക ഭണ്ഡപുത്രവധോദ്യുക്ത ബാലാ വിക്രമനന്ദിത മന്ത്രിണ്യംബാ വിരജിത വിഷംഗവധദോഷിത വിശുക്ര പ്രാണഹരണ വാരാഹി വീരനന്ദിത കാമേശ്വര മുഖാലോക കൽപ്പിത ശ്രീഗണേശ്വര മഹാഗണേശ നിർഭിന്ന വിഘ്നയന്ത്ര പ്രഹർഷിത ഭണ്ഡാസുരേന്ദ്രന്മുക്ത ശസ്ത്ര പ്രത്യക്ഷവർഷിണി കരാങ്കുളി നഗോത്പന്ന നാരായണ ദശാകൃതി മഹാപാശുപതസ്ത്രാഗ്നി നിർദഗ്ധ സുരസൈന്യക കാമേശ്വരാസ്ത നിർദഗ്ധ സബണ്ഡാസുരശൂന്യക ബ്രഹ്മോപേന്ദ്ര മഹേന്ദ്രാദി ദേവ സംസ്തുത വൈഭവ ഹര നേത്രാഗ്നി സന്തപ്ത കാമസഞ്ജീവനൌഷധി ശ്രീമദ് വാഗ്ഭവകൂടൈക സ്വരൂപ മുഖപങ്കജ കണ്ഠാത കടിപര്യന്ത മധ്യകൂടസ്വരൂപിണി ശക്തി കൂടൈകതാപന്ന പട്യതോ ഭാഗധാരിണി മൂലമന്ത്രാത്മിക മൂലകൂടത്രയകളേപര കുലാമൃതീകർഷിക കുളസങ്കേതപാലിനി കുളാംഗന കുളാന്തസ്ഥ കൗളിനി കുളയോഗിനി അകുലാസമയാന്തസ്ഥ സമയാചാരതത്പര മൂലാധാരൈകനിലയ ബ്രഹ്മഗ്രന്ഥി വിഭേദിനി മണിപൂരാന്തരുദിത വിഷ്ണുഗ്രന്ഥി വിഭേദിനി ആജ്ഞാചക്രാന്തരാളസ്ഥ രുദ്രഗ്രന്ഥി വിഭേദിനി സഹസ്രാരാംബുജാരൂഢ ധവളാരൂഢാ സുധാസാരാഭിവർഷിണി തടില്ലതാ സമരുചി ഷട്ചക്രോപരി സംസ്ഥിത മഹാശക്തികുണ്ടലിനി ബിസദന്തു തനീയസേ ഭവാനി ഭാവനാഗമ്യ ഭവാരണ്യകുടാരിക ഭദ്രപ്രിയാ ഭദ്രമൂർത്തി ഭക്തസൗഭാഗ്യദായിനി ഭക്തിപ്രിയാ ഭക്തിഗമ്യ ഭക്തിവശ്യാ ഭയാപഹ ശാംഭവി ശാരദാരാധ്യ ശർവാണി ശർമ്മദായിനി ശാങ്കരി ശ്രീകരി സാധ്വി ശരശ്ചന്ദ്രനിപാനന ശാദോദരി ശാന്തിമതി നിരാധാന നിരഞ്ജന നിർലേപ നിർമ്മല നിത്യ നിരാകാര നിരാകുല നിർഗുണ നിഷ്കള ശാന്ത നിഷ്കാമ നിരുവപ്ലവ നിത്യമുക്ത നിർവികാര നിഷ്പ്രപഞ്ച നിരാശ്രയ നിത്യശുദ്ധ നിത്യബുദ്ധ നിരവധ്യ നിരന്തര നിഷ്കാരണ നിഷ്കളങ്ക നിരുപാതിർ നിരീശ്വര നീരാകാരാഗമദിനി നിർമ്മദാമദനാശിനി നിശ്ചിന്ത നിർഹങ്കാര നിർമോഹ മോഹനാശിനി നിർമ്മമാ മമതാഹന്ത്രി നിഷ്പാപ പാപനാശിനി നിഷ്ക്രോധ ക്രോധശമനി നിർലോഭ ലോഭനാശിനി നിസ്സംശയ സംശയഗ്നി നിർഭവ ഭവനാശിനി നിർവികൽപ നിരാബാധ നിർഭേദ ഭേദനാശിനി നിർനാശ മൃത്യുമദിനി നിഷ്ക്രിയ നിഷ്പരിഗ്രഹ നിസ്തുല നീരജകുര നീരപായ നിരത്യയ ദുർലഭ ദുർഗമ ദുർഗാ ദുഃഖഹന്തി സുഖപ്രദ ദുഷ്ടദൂര ദുരാചാരശമനി ദോഷവർജിത സർവജ്ഞ സാന്ദ്രകരുണ സമാനാധികവർജിത സർവശക്തിമയി സർവമംഗള സദ്ഗതിപ്രദ സർവേശ്വരി സർവമയി സർവമന്ത്രസ്വരൂപിണി സർവയന്ത്രാത്മിക സർവതന്ത്രരൂപാ മനോന്മനി മാഹേശ്വരി മഹാദേവി മഹാലക്ഷ്മി മൃഡപ്രിയ മഹാരൂപ മഹാപൂജ്യ മഹാപാതകനാശിനി മഹാമായ മഹാസത്വ മഹാശക്തിർമഹാരഥി മഹാഭോഗ മഹേശ്വര്യ മഹാവീര്യ മഹാബല മഹാബുദ്ധിർ മഹാസിദ്ധിർ മഹായോഗേശ്വരേശ്വരി മഹാതന്ത്ര മഹാമന്ത്ര മഹായന്ത്ര മഹാസന മഹായാഗക്രമാരാധ്യ മഹാഭൈരവപൂജിത മഹേശ്വര മഹാകൽപ്പ മഹാതാണ്ഡവസാക്ഷിണി മഹാകാമേശമഹിഷി മഹാത്രിപുരസുന്ദരി ചതുഷ്ഷഷ്ട്യുപചാരാഢ്യ ചതുഷ്ഷഷ്ടികലാമയി മഹാചതുഷ്ഷഷ്ടികോടി യോഗിനി ഗണസേവിത മനുവിദ്യ ചന്ദ്രവിദ്യ ചന്ദ്രമണ്ഡലമധ്യ ചാരുരൂപ ചാരുഹാസ ചാരുചന്ദ്രകലാധര ചരാചര ജഗന്നാഥ ചക്രരാജനികേതന പാർവതി പത്മനേന പത്മരാഗസമപ്രഭ പഞ്ചപ്രേതാസനാസീന പഞ്ചബ്രഹ്മസ്വരൂപിണി ചിന്മയീ പരമാനന്ദ വിജ്ഞാന ഘനരൂപിണി ധ്യാനാധ്യാതൃധേരൂപ ധർമ്മ വിവർജിത വിശ്വരൂപ ജാഗരിണി സ്വപത്തി തേജസാത്മിക സുപ്ത പ്രാജ്ഞാത്മിക തുര്യ സർവാവസ്ഥാ വിവർജിത സൃഷ്ടികർत्री ബ്രഹ്മരൂപ ഗോപ്ത്രീ ഗോവിന്ദരൂപിണി സംഹാരിണി രുദ്രരൂപ തിരോധാനഗരീശ്വരി സദാശിവാനുഗ്രഹത പഞ്ചകൃത്യപരായണ ഭാനുമണ്ഡല മധ്യസ്ഥ ഭൈരവീ ഭഗമാലിനി പത്മാസന ഭഗവതി പത്മനാഭ സഹോദരി ഉന്മേഷ നിമിഷോത്പന്ന വിപന്ന ഭുവനാവലി സഹസ്രശീർഷവദന സഹസ്രാക്ഷി സഹസ്രപാദ് ആബ്രഹ്മകീടജനനീ വർണ്ണാശ്രമവിദായിനി നിജാജ്ഞാരൂപനികമാ പുണ്യാ പുണ്യബലപ്രദ ശ്രുതി ശ്രീമന്തസിന്ദൂരീ കൃതപാദാബ്ജധൂളിക സകലാകമസന്തോഹ ശുക്തി സംപുടമൗക്തിക പുരുഷാർത്ഥപ്രദാ പൂർണ്ണ ഭോഗിനി ഭുവനേശ്വരി അംബികാനാദിനിധന ഹരിബ്രഹ്മേന്ദ്രസേവിത നാരായണീ നാദരൂപ നാമരൂപ വിവർജിത ഹ്രീങ്കാരി ഹ്രീമതി ഹൃദ്യാഹേയോപാദേ വർജിത രാജരാജാർച്ചിത രാജ്ഞീ രമ്യാ രാജീവലോചന രഞ്ജനി രമണീരസ്യാരണക്കിങ്കിണി മേഖല രമാരാഗേന്ദുവദന രതിരൂപ രതിപ്രിയ രക്ഷാകരി രാക്ഷസഗ്നി രാമാ രമണലംബട കാമ്യ കാമകലാരൂപ കദംബ കുസുമപ്രിയ കല്യാണി ജഗദീകന്ത കരുണാരസസാഗര കലാവതി കലാലാപ കാന്ത കാദംബരി പ്രിയ വരദ വാമനേന വാരുണി മദവിക്വല വിശ്വാധിക വേദവേദ്യ വിന്ധ്യാ ചരാചരനിവാസിനി വിധാത്രി വേദജനനി വിഷ്ണുമായാവിലാസിനി ക്ഷേത്രസ്വരൂപ ക്ഷേത്രേശി ക്ഷേത്രജ്ഞപാലിനി ക്ഷയവൃദ്ധി വിനിർമുക്ത ക്ഷേത്രപാലസമർച്ചിത വിജയ വിമല വന്ദ്യ വന്ദാർജനവത്സല വാഗ്വാദിനി വാമകേശി വന്യമണ്ഡലവാസിനി ഭക്തിമത്കൽപ്പലതിക പശുഭാഷ വിമോചിനി സംഹൃദാ ശേഷഭാഷണ്ഡ സദാചാര പ്രവർത്തിക താപത്രയാഗ്നി സന്തത്ത സമാക്ലാദന ചന്ദ്രിക തരുണി താപസാരാധ്യ തനുമദ്യാ തപോപഹ ചിതി തത്പദലക്ഷ്യാർത്ഥ ചിദേകരരസൂപണി സ്വാത്മാനന്ദലവീഭൂത ബ്രഹ്മാദ്യാനന്ദസന്തതി പരാ പ്രത്യക്ഷതീരൂപ പശ്യന്തി പരദേവത മധ്യമാ വൈകരീരൂപ ഭക്തമാനസഹംസിക കാമേശ്വര പ്രാണനാടീ കൃതജ്ഞ കാമപൂജിത ശൃംഗാരരസസമ്പൂർണ ജയാ ജാലന്ധരസ്ഥിത ഓഢ്യാണപീഡനിലയ ബിന്ദുമണ്ഡലവാസിനി രഹോ യാഗക്രമാരാധ്യാരഹത്തർപ്പണതർപ്പിത സദ്യപ്രസാദിനി വിശ്വസാക്ഷിണി സാക്ഷിവർജിത ഷഡംഗദേവതായുക്ത ഷാഡ്ഗുണ്യ പരിപൂരിത നിത്യക്ലിന്നാ നിർവമാ നിർവാണ സുഖദായിനി നിത്യാ ഷോഡശികാരൂപ ശ്രീകണ്ഠാർത്ഥശരീരിണി പ്രഭാവതി പ്രഭാരൂപ പ്രസിദ്ധ പരമേശ്വരി മൂലപ്രകൃതിരവ്യക്ത വ്യക്ത വ്യക്തസ്വരൂപിണി വ്യാപിനി വിവിധാകാര വിദ്യാ വിദ്യാസ്വരൂപിണി മഹാകാമേശനയന കുമുദാക്ലാദകൗമുദി ഭക്ത ഹാദ്രതമോഭേദ ഭാനുമദ്ഭാനുസന്തതി ശിവദൂതി ശിവാരാധ്യ ശിവമൂർത്തി ശിവങ്കരി ശിവപ്രിയ ശിവപരാ ചിട്ടേഷ്ട ചിട്ടപൂജിത അപ്രമേയ സ്വപ്രകാശ മനോവാചാം അഗോചര ചിക്ശക്തിച്ഛേദന രൂപ ജഡശക്തി ജഡാത്മിക ഗായത്രി വ്യാഹൃതി സന്ധ്യാ ദ്വിജ ബൃന്ദ നിഷേവിത തത്വാസന തത്വമയീ പഞ്ചകോശാന്തരസ്ഥിത നിസ്സീമ മഹിമ നിത്യയൗവന മദശാലിനി മദഘോർനിതരക്താക്ഷി മദപാടല ഗണ്ഡഭൂ ചന്ദനദ്രവദിഗ്ധാംഗി ചാമ്പേയ കുസുമപ്രിയ കുശല കോമളാകാര കുരുകുല്ല കുളേശ്വരി കുളകുണ്ടാലയ കൗളമാർഗ തത്പരസേവിത കുമാരഗണനാഥാംബ തുഷ്ടി പുഷ്ടി മതിധൃതി ശാന്തി സ്വസ്തിമതി കാന്തി നന്ദിനി വിഘ്നനാശിനി തേജോവതി ത്രിണയന ലോലാക്ഷി കാമരൂപിണി മാരിണി ഹംസിനി മാതാ മലയാചലവാസിനി സുമുഖി ലണിലി ശുഭ്രു ശോഭന സുരനായിക കാളകണ്ഠി കാന്തിമതി ക്ഷോഭിണി സൂക്ഷ്മരൂപിണി വജ്രേശ്വരി വാമദേവി വയോവസ്ഥാവിവർജിത സിദ്ധേശ്വരി സിദ്ധവിദ്യാ സിദ്ധമാത യശസ്വിനി വിശുദ്ധിചക്രനിലയ രക്തവർണാതിലോചന ഖട്വാംഗാദിപ്രഹരണാവതനേക സമന്വിത പായസാന്ന പ്രിയാ ത്വക്സ്ഥ പശുലോപഭയങ്കരി അമൃതാദിമഹാശക്തി സമൃത ഡാഗിനീശ്വരി അനാഹതാബ്ജനിലയാ ശ്യാമാഭാവദനദ്വയാ ദ്രംഷ്ടോജ്വലാക്ഷമാലാദിധരാ രുതിരസംസ്ഥിത കാളരാത്ര്യാദിശക്ത്യോദവൃത സിഗ്നൗദനപ്രിയ മഹാവീരേന്ദ്രവരദ രാഗിണ്യംബാ സ്വരൂപിണി മണിപൂരാബ്ജനിലയാവദനത്രയംയുത വജ്രാദികായുധോഭേദ ഡാമര്യാദിവിരാവൃത രക്തവർണ മാംസനിഷ്ഠ ഗുഡാന്ന പ്രീതമാനസ സമസ്ത ഭക്തസുഗത ലാഗിന്യംബാ സ്വരൂപിണി സ്വാദിഷ്ടാനാംബുജഗത ചതുർവക്രമനോഹര ശൂലാധ്യായുധ സമ്പന്ന പീതവർണോദിഗർവിത മേധോനിഷ്ഠാ മധുപ്രീത ബന്ധന്യാദി സമുന്നത ദദ്ധന്യാസക്തഹൃദയ കാഗനി രൂപധാരിണി മൂലാധാരാംബുജാരൂഢ പഞ്ചവക്രാസ്തി സംസ്ഥിത അങ്കുശാദിപ്രഹരണാവരദാതി നിഷേവിത മുദ്ഗൗദനാസക്തചിത്ത സാഗിന്യംബാ സ്വരൂപിണി ആജ്ഞാചക്രാബ്ജനിലയാ ശുക്ലവർണാഷടാനന മജ്ജാ സംസ്ഥ ഹംസവതി മുഖ്യശക്തി സമന്വിത ഹരിദ്രാന്നൈകരസിഹ ഹാഗിനി രൂപധാരിണി സഹസ്രദളപത്മസ്ഥ സർവവർണോപശോഭിത സർവായുധധരാ ശുക്ലാ സംസ്ഥിത സർവതോമുഖേ സർവോദന പ്രീതചിത്ത യാഗിന്യംബാ സ്വരൂപിണി സ്വാഹ സ്വധാ മതിർമേധാ ശ്രുതി സ്മൃതിരനുത്തമ പുണ്യകീർത്തി പുണ്യലഭ്യ പുണ്യ ശ്രവണകീർത്തന പുലോമചാർച്ചിത ബദ്ധമോചനീ ബർബരാളക വിമർശരൂപിണി വിദ്യാ വിയദാതി ജഗത്പ്രസൂ സർവവ്യാധിപ്രശമനി സർവമൃത്യുനിവാരിണി അഗ്രഗണ്യാ ചിന്ത്യരൂപ കലികൽമഷനാശിനി കാത്യായനി കാളഹന്ത്രി കമലാക്ഷ നിഷേവിത താംബൂലപൂരിതമുഖീ ഗ്ലാഡ്മീ കുസുമപ്രഭ മൃഗാക്ഷി മോഹിനി മുഖ്യാമിടാനി മിത്രരൂപിണി നിത്യതൃപ്താ ഭക്തിനിധി നിയന്ത്രേ നിഖിലേശ്വരി മൈത്രാദിവാസനാലഭ്യ മഹാപ്രളയസാക്ഷിണി പരാശക്തി പരാനിഷ്ഠാ പ്രജ്ഞാനഘനരൂപിണി മാധ്വീപാനലസാമത്ത മാതൃകാവർണരൂപിണി മഹാകൈലാസനിലയാ മൃണാളമൃദോർലത മഹനീയ ദയാമൂർത്തി മഹാസാമ്രാജ്യശാലിനി ആത്മവിദ്യ മഹാവിദ്യ ശ്രീവിദ്യ കാമസേവിത ശ്രീ ഷോഡശാക്ഷരീ വിദ്യ ത്രികൂട കാമകോടിക കടാക്ഷകിങ്കരീ ബോധ കമലാ കോടിസേവിത ശിരസ്ഥിത ചന്ദ്രനിഭാ ബാലസ്തേന്ദ്രധനപ്രഭ ഹൃദയസ്ഥാരവിപ്രഖ്യാ ത്രികോണാന്തരദീപിക ദാക്ഷായണി ദൈത്യഹന്ത്രി ദക്ഷയജ്ഞ വിനാശിനി ധരാന്തോളിത ദീർഘാക്ഷി ദരഹാസോജ്വലന്മുഖി ഗുരുമൂർത്തി ഗുണനിധി ഗോമാതാ ഗുഹജന്മഭൂ ദേവേശി ദണ്ഡനീതിസ്താദഹരാകാശരൂപിണി പ്രതിപന്മുഖ്യരാകാന്താതിഥിമണ്ഡലപൂജിത കലാത്മികാ കലാനാഥ കാവ്യാലാപ വിനോദിനി സചാമര രമാവാണി സവ്യദക്ഷിണസേവിത ആദിശക്തിരമേ ആത്മാ പരമാ പാവനാകൃതി അനേക കോടി ബ്രഹ്മാണ്ഡ ജനനി ദിവ്യ വിഗ്രഹ ക്ലീങ്കാരി കേവല ഗുഹ്യ കൈവല്യപദദായിനി ത്രിപുര ത്രിജഗദ്വന്ദ്യ ത്രിമൂർത്തി ത്രിദഹേശ്വരി ത്വക്ഷരീ ദിവ്യഗന്ധാഢ്യ സിന്ദൂരതലകാഞ്ചിത ഉമാശൈലേന്ദ്രതനയ ഗൗരീ ഗന്ധർവസേവിത വിശ്വഗർഭ സ്വർണഗർഭ വരദ വാഗതീശ്വരി ധ്യാനഗമ്യാ പരിച്ഛേദ്യ ജ്ഞാനദ ജ്ഞാനവിഗ്രഹ സർവവേദാന്ത സംവേദ്യ സത്യാനന്ദസ്വരൂപിണി ലോപാമുദ്രാർച്ചിത ലീലാകൃത്ത ബ്രഹ്മാണ്ഡമണ്ഡല അദൃശ്യ ദൃശ്യരഹിത വിജ്ഞാത്രേ വേദ്യവർജിത യോഗിനി യോഗദ യോഗ്യ യോഗാനന്ദ യുഗന്ധര ഇച്ഛാശക്തി ജ്ഞാനാശക്തി ക്രിയാശക്തി സ്വരൂപിണി സർവാധാരാ സുപ്രതിഷ്ഠ സദസദ്രൂപധാരിണി അഷ്ടമൂർത്തിരജ ജൈത്രീ ലോകായാത്രാവിദായിനി ഏകാകിനി ഭൂമരൂപ നിർദ്വൈത ദ്വൈതവർജിത അന്നദാ വസുധാ വൃദ്ധ ബ്രഹ്മാത്മൈകസ്വരൂപിണി ബൃഹതി ബ്രാഹ്മണി ബ്രാഹ്മി ബ്രഹ്മാനന്ദാവലിപ്രിയ ഭാഷാരൂപ ബൃഹത്സേന ഭാവാ ഭാവവിവൃജിത സുഖാരാധ്യ ശുഭകരേ ശോഭനാ സുലഭാഗതി രാജരാജേശ്വരി രാജ്യദായിനി രാജ്യവല്ലഭ രാജത്കൃപ രാജപീഠ നിഷേവിതൃജാശ്രിത രാജ്യലക്ഷ്മി കോശനാഥ ചതുരംഗബലേശ്വരി സാമ്രാജ്യദായിനി സത്യസന്ധാസാഗരമേഖല ദീക്ഷിത ദൈത്യശമനി സർവലോകവശങ്കരി സർവാർത്ഥദാത്രി സാവിത്രി സച്ചിദാനന്ദരൂപിണി ദേശകാലപരിച്ഛിന്ന സർവാഗ സർവമോഹിനി സരസ്വതി ശാസ്ത്രമയീ ഗുഹാം ബാഹ്യരൂപിണി സർവോപാധിവിനിർമുക്ത സദാശിവപതിവ്രത സമ്പ്രദായേശ്വരി സ്വാധ്വീ ഗുരുമണ്ഡലരൂപിണി കുലോത്തീർണാഭകാരാദ്യാ മായാ മധുമതീമഹി ഗണാംബാഗുഹ്യകാരാന്ത്യ കോമളാംഗീ ഗുരുപ്രിയ സ്വതന്ത്ര സർവതന്ത്രേശി ദക്ഷിണാമൂർത്തിരൂപിണി സനകാദിസമാരാധ്യ ശിവജ്ഞാനപ്രദായിനി ചിത്കലാനന്ദകലിക പ്രേമരൂപ പ്രിയങ്കരി നാമപാരായണ പ്രീതാനന്ദി വിദ്യാനടേശ്വരി മിഥ്യാ ജഗദധിഷ്ഠാന മുക്തിദ മുക്തിരൂപിണി ദാസ്യപ്രിയാലേഖരി രജ്ജാരംഭാദിവന്ദിത ഭവദാ വസുധാ വഷ്ടി പാപാരണ്യതവാരണ ദൗർഭാഗ്യതൂലവാതൂരാജരാന്ദ്വാന്തരവിപ്രഭ ഭാഗ്യാബ്ദിചന്ദ്രിക ഭക്തചിത്തകേകി ഘനാഘന രോഗപർവതദംബോളി മൃത്യുദ്ധാരികുടാരിക മഹേശ്വരി മഹാകാളി മഹാഗ്രാസാമാസന അപർണാ ചണ്ഡികാ ചണ്ഡമുണ്ടാസുരനിഷോദനി ക്ഷരാക്ഷരാത്മിക സർവലോകേശി വിശ്വധാരിണി ത്രിവർഗദാ ത്രിസുഭഗ ത്രയംബക ത്രിഗുണാത്മിക സ്വർഗ പ്രതാപവർഗത ശുദ്ധാ ജപാ പുഷ്പനിഭാകൃതി ഓജോവതി ദ്വിതിതര യജ്ഞരൂപാ പ്രിയവ്രത ദുരാരാധ്യാ ദുരാദർശാ പാടലേ കുസുമപ്രിയ മഹതി മേരുനിലയ മന്ദാരു കുസുമപ്രിയ വിരാരാധ്യ വിരാട് രൂപ വിരജ വിശ്വതോമുഖി പ്രത്യഗ്രൂപ പരാകാശ പ്രാണദ പ്രാണരൂപിണി മാർത്താണ്ഡ ഭൈരവാരാധ്യ മന്ത്രിണീന്യസ്തരാജ്യധൂ ത്രിപുരേ ചേ ജയസേനാ നിസ്ത്രേ ഗുണാ പരാപര സത്യജ്ഞാനാനന്ദരൂപ സാമരസ്യ പരായണ കബർദിനി കലാമാല കാമദുഃകാമരൂപിണി കലാനിധി കാവ്യകരതാരസജ്ഞാരസേവതി പുഷ്ടാ പുരാതനാ പൂജ്യ പുഷ്കരാ പുഷ്കരേക്ഷണ പരഞ്ജ്യോതി പരന്ധാമ പരമാണു പരാത്പര പാശഹസ്ത്ര പാശഹന്ത്രി പരമന്ത്ര വിഭേദിനി മൂർത്താ മൂർത്താ നിത്യതൃപ്ത മുനി മാനസഹംസിക സത്യവ്രത സത്യരൂപ സർവാന്തര്യാമിനി സതി ബ്രഹ്മാണി ബ്രഹ്മജനനി ബഹുരൂപാബുധാർച്ചിത പ്രസവിത്രി പ്രചർദാജ്ഞ പ്രതിഷ്ഠാ പ്രകടാകൃതി പ്രാണേശ്വരി പ്രാണദാത്രി പഞ്ചാഷട്പീഠരൂപിണി വിശൃംഖല വിവിക്തസ്ഥാ വീരമാതാ വിയപ്രസൂ മുകുന്ദ മുക്തിനിലയ മൂലവിഗ്രഹരൂപിണി ഭാവജ്ഞാ ഭവരോഗഗ്നി ഭവചക്രപ്രവർത്തിനി ഛന്ദസ്സാര ശാസ്ത്രസാര മന്ത്രസാരാതരോദരി ഉദാരകീർത്തിരുദ്ധാമ വൈഭവ വർണ്ണരൂപിണി ജന്മ മൃത്യുജരാ തപ്ത ജന വിശ്രാന്തിദായിനി സർവോപനിഷദ്ദുസ്തുഷ്ട ശാന്ത്യാതീത കലാത്മിക ഗംഭീര ഗഗനാന്തസ്ഥ ഗർവിത ഗാനലോലുപ കൽപ്പനാരഹിത കാഷ്ട കാന്ത കാന്താർത്ഥ വിഗ്രഹ കാര്യകാരണ നിർമുക്ത കാമകേളി തരംഗിത കനത്കനകതാണങ്ക ലീലാ വിഗ്രഹധാരിണി അജാക്ഷയ വിനിർമുക്ത മുഗ്ധാ ക്ഷിപ്രപ്രസാദിനി അന്തർമുഖ സമാരാധ്യ ബഹിർമുഖ സുദുർലഭ ത്രയീ ത്രിവർഗനയന ത്രിസ്ത്യാ നിപുരമാരിണി നിരാമയാ നിരാലംബ സ്വാത്മാ രാമാസുധാശ്രുതി സംസാര പങ്ക നിർമഗ്ന സമുദ്ധരണ പണ്ഡിത യജ്ഞപ്രിയ യജ്ഞകർत्री യജമാനസ്വരൂപിണി ധർമാധാരാധനാധ്യക്ഷ ധനധാന്യ വിവർധിനി വിപ്രപ്രിയ വിപ്രരൂപ വിശ്വഭ്രമണകാരിണി വിശ്വഗ്രാസ വിദ്രുമാപ വൈഷ്ണവി വിഷ്ണുരൂപിണി അയോനി യോനി നിലയ കൂടസ്ഥ കുളരൂപിണി വീരഗോഷ്ഠിപ്രിയ വീരാനൈഷ്കർമ്യാനാദരൂപിണി വിജ്ഞാനകലനാ കല്യാ വിദഗ്ധ ബൈന്ദവാസന തത്വാദിക തത്വമയി തത്വമർത്ഥസ്വരൂപിണി സാമഗാനപ്രിയ സൗമ്യ സദാശിവകുടുംബിനി സവ്യാപ സവ്യമാർഗസ്ഥ സർവാപദ് നിവാരിണി സ്വസ്ഥാ സ്വഭാവമധുരാ ധീരാ ധീരസമർച്ചിത ചൈതന്യാർക്കസമാരാധ്യ ചൈതന്യകുസുമപ്രിയ സദോദിത സദാ ദുഷ്ടാ തരുണാദിത്യവാടല ദക്ഷിണാ ദക്ഷിണാരാധ്യ തരസ്മേരമുഖാംബുജ കൗളിനി കേവനാനർഘ്യ കൈവല്യ പദദായിനി സ്തോത്രപ്രിയ സ്തുതിമതി ശ്രുതി സംസ്തുത വൈഭവ മനസ്സുനി മാനവതി മഹേശി മംഗളാകൃതി വിശ്വമാതാ ജഗന്ധാത്രി വിശാലാക്ഷി വിരാഗിണി പ്രഗൽഭ പരമോദാര പരാമോദാ മനോമയി വ്യോമകേശീയുമാനസ്ഥ വജ്രിണി വാമകേശ്വരി പഞ്ചയജ്ഞപ്രിയ പഞ്ചപ്രേതമഞ്ചാതിശായിനി പഞ്ചമി പഞ്ചഭൂതേശി പഞ്ചസംഖ്യോപചാരിണി ശാശ്വതി ശാശ്വതൈശ്വര്യ ശർമ്മദാ ശംഭുമോഹിനി ധരാധരസുധാ ധന്യ ധർമ്മിണി ധർമ്മവർദ്ധിനി ലോകാതീത ഗുണാതീത സർവാതീത ശമാത്മിക ബന്ധൂക കുസുമപ്രഖ്യാ ബാലാ ലീലാ വിനോദിനി സുമംഗലി സുഖകരി സുവേഷാഢ്യ സുവാസിനി സുവാസിന്യർച്ചന പ്രീത ശോഭന ശുദ്ധമാനസ ബിന്ദുദർപ്പണ സന്തുഷ്ട പൂർവജ ത്രിപുരാംബിക ദശമുദ്ര സമാരാധ്യ ത്രിപുരാ ത്രിവശങ്കരേ ജ്ഞാനമുദ്രാ ജ്ഞാനഗമ്യ ജ്ഞാനാജ്ഞേയസ്വരൂപിണി യോനിമുദ്രാ ത്രികണ്ഠേശി ത്രികോണാംബ ത്രികോണക അനകാദ്ഭുത ചാരിത്ര വാഞ്ചിതാർത്ഥ प्रदायिनी अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता षडद्वादितरूपिणी अव्याज करुणामूर्ति अज्ञानद्वान्ददीपिका आबालगोपविदिता सर्वानुल्लङ्घशासना श्रीचक्रराजनया श्रीमत्त्रिपुरसुन्दरी श्रीशिवा शिवशक्त्यैक्या रूपिणी ललिताम्बिका एवं श्रीललितादेव्या नाम्नां साहस्रकं जगुः इति श्रीमार्कण्डेयपुराणे उत्तरखण्डे श्रीहयग्रीव अगस्त्यसंवादे श्रीललितासहस्रनामस्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम्। लम्पद्व्यात्मने गन्धं कल्पयामि, आकाशात्मने पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि, यं वायुआत्मने धूपम् आख्रापयामि, वन्यात्मने दीपं दर्शयामि, मृतात्मने सर्वोपचारपूजां समर्पयामि। After the namaskar.
So we'll put it on Pandit and put it.
Okay. Pandit, yeah. So that. दशाङ्गुङ्गुलं धूपम् आख्रेयं सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्। दीपम् साज्यं त्रिवर्तिसंयुक्तं विनायोजितं मया गृहाणमङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापः भक्त्या दीपं प्रयच्छामि देवाय परमात्मने त्राहि मां नरकाद्घोरात् दिव्यज्योति नमोऽस्तु ते। धूपदीपानन्तरं शुद्धाचमनीं समर्पयामि। नैवेद्यं actually full. So this is a prasadam we are going to give to others. No? Yeah. Paravalle. Okay, in front le vechu. All the fruits, whatever it is. Yeah, everything. Keep betel leaf and other things ready. Yeah? This is already offered, I think, to Ganesha. Don't mix it up. Separate and nuts and Om Bhur Suvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Satyam Tatvena Varshincha ऋतं च सत्त्वेन परिषिञ्चामि अमृतोपस्तरणमसि ॐ अमृतं भवतु ॐ प्राणाय स्वाहा ॐ अपानाय स्वाहा ॐ व्यानाय स्वाहा ॐ उदानाय स्वाहा ॐ समानाय स्वाहा ॐ ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा मध्ये मध्ये अमृतपानीयं समर्पयामि अमृताभिधानमसि हस्तप्रक्षालनं समर्पयामि पादप्रक्षालनं समर्पयामि पुनः आचमनीयं समर्पयामि उत्तरापोषणं समर्पयामि कर्पूरताम्बूलं no beetle leaf पूगी फलसमायुक्तं नागवल्लीर्दलैर्युतं कर्पूरचूर्णसंयुक्तं ताम्बूलं प्रतिगृह्यताम् कर्पूरताम्बूलं समर्पयामि Now we have to do the namaskars. It may be difficult for you people. You can do it in the mind, or those who wanted to do, wherever place is there you can do. It's not a must because lot of namaskars are there. This is prayers and we have to do we will be doing the namaskar here. You can do it in your heart also, or those who are strong enough and those who really wanted to do the namaskar, maybe wherever place is there they can do it. See anywhere. Yes, that is after the namaskaram. Do namaskar. Yeah. Parikrama do for namaskar. शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाढ्यापः महादेव्यै नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। मातर्मे मधुकैटभक्तिमहिषः प्राणापहारोद्यमे हेलानिर्वितधूम्रलोचनवदे हेषण्डं दाधिनी निःशेषीकृतविरक्तबीजदनुजे नित्ये निशुम्भावहे शुम्भध्वंसि संहरासु दुरितं दुर्गे नमस्तेऽम्बिके श्रीमहादेव्यै नमः। अष्टौ भुजाङ्गीं महिषस्य मर्दिनीं सशङ्खचक्रां शरशूलपाणिनीं तां दिव्ययोगिनीं सहजातवेदसीं दुर्गां सदा शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। ॐ महादेव्यै नमः। महिषमस्तक नृत्त विनोदन स्फुट रणनूपुरमेखला जनन रक्षण मोक्षविदायिनी जयतु शुम्भ निशुम्भमर्दिनी श्रीमहादेव्यै नमः। ब्रह्माणी कमलेन्दु सौम्यवदना माहेश्वरी लीलया कौमारी रिपुदर्पनाशनकरी चक्रायुधा वैष्णवी वाराही घनघोरखड्गरमुखी ब्रह्मी च चन्द्रायुधा चामुण्डा गणनादरुद्रसहितं रक्षन्तु मां मातरम्। श्री महालक्ष्मी नमः। उद्धतौ मधुकैटभौ महिषासुरं च निहत्यतां धूम्रलोचन चण्डमुण्ड रक्तबीज मुखांश्चतान् दुष्ट शुम्भ निशुम्भमर्दिनी नन्दिता अमरवन्दिते विष्टपत्रय तुष्टिकारिणी भद्रकाली नमोऽस्तुते श्रीमहादेव्यै नमः। लक्ष्मी प्रदान समये नवविद्रुमाभां विद्या प्रदान समये शरदिन्दुशुभ्रां विद्वेषे वर्गविजयेऽपि कामालनीलां देवीं त्रिलोकजननीं शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीमहादेव्यै नमः। यदक्षरपथभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं तु यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देवी Visarga bindu matrani pada padaksharaani cha nyunani cha tiriktani Shamasva Saishwari. Sri Mahadevye Namaha. Aparatha sahasrani kriyante aharnisham maya daso yamiti mam matva Shamasva Saishwari. Sri Mahadevye Namaha. Om. कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियेर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै साईश्वराय समर्पयामि. महादेव्ये नमः. Now we have completed. Now we are going to have the Maha Mangala arati. All the lights will be off and you have to concentrate only here. Think of only, concentrate only on Mother here in the center side. Because Mother is seated here. Feel that. Not yet, not once. Just a second. Yeah. No. So definitely, I will. Because in between, I didn't want to make it. Today, all you are extremely fortunate to be here on this Friday evening. This is the day for the worship of Mother Goddess, and one of the very powerful pujas which can ever happen, because it had involved a lot of tantras and mantras which usually you would have not found it anywhere. So these are all highly secretive, and it is given to great sadhakas. So, because why these mantras are so potent? Because if it falls on a right hands, it can be used for the Loka Kalyana. So much of energy is there. But if it goes to the wrong hands, it is more powerful than even an atomic bomb. That is why usually these mantras are not given available freely outside. So we are extremely, because to see such a puja, it's also, unless you have so much of merit in your life, it is just not possible to even to come and attend such pujas. You are so blessed today. Each one of you are so blessed. We have no other, no other agenda other than we want everybody to be happy, peaceful. There are various means in which when the mother, the very word mother is compassion. We children, sometimes we don't listen to mother. So what happened? Because of that, we get into trouble. But when he approached her back and said, Mother, please help me, and mother's heart immediately melts and she says, Tadastu. That is why you are so fortunate you are here to witness, to place all your problems to mother, so that from today onwards she takes care of that. There are two things I wanted to tell you. In one of the mantras, at the end we say that when the Ganapati, this thing was done, see, there is a slokam which says that Papoham Papakarmaham Papatma Papasambhava Pahimam Kripaya Deva Sharanagadavatssala. The meaning of it is, Papoham, Lord, I am a sinner. Papakarmaham, whatever I do, lot of sins. Papatma, I am a sinful soul. Papa Sambhava, and because of sin I am born. Pahimam Kripaya Deva Sharanagadavalsala. Oh compassionate one, because of that, please save me. This is one mantra we used to chant in Puttaparthi also. One day Bhagavan came out and said, stop it. Who said this mantra? You are never a sinner. Actually, the mantra should be Praptoham Praptakarmaham Praptatma Praptasambhava. Praptoham, I am the fortunate one. Praptakarmaham, I always do blessed deeds. Praptatma, I am a blessed soul. Praptasambhava, because of the blessedness, I have got this human birth. What a beautiful way. Bhagavan said, you are never a sinner. Who told you you are a sinner? Srinvantu Vishwe Amritasya Putraha. That says the Upanishad. You are the children of immortality. And who says you are the sinner? Absolutely no. That is not right, Bhagavan was there to say. And all the time, whenever we do the puja, Bhagavan manifests in so many different ways. So after finishing that arati, you can come closer and you want to do the namaskar, you can do the namaskar here. It is this in mandala in which Goddess Bhagawati has been manifested herself. And we are so fortunate today to witness such a beautiful puja. And I am sure that you will, in course of time, you will definitely come to know what is the effect of this puja. All the mantras what we used is the very powerful Bijakshara mantras, which can, for you those who don't know what is Bijakshara, I will tell you. Why Bijakshara, they say that you have to use it very, very carefully, because Bijaksharas means it is the prana shakti. It is the breath of Mother Goddess. Say, suppose you invite me to your house and suppose I am not coming. But you drag me there. Do I have an option? So this is like holding on to the breath of the mother and manifesting her into this mandala. That is why it is so very powerful. And that is why I also said that if it is on the right hands, they can do so much of energy is there. It can do so much of benefit to the whole universe. To the whole universe. But if it goes to the wrong hands, they can destroy also the whole universe. Both the powers are there. That is why. So you are so very lucky to assemble here and to partake of the direct blessings of Mother.
Thank you very much, Vinrayan. We truly appreciate in abundance what you have just regaled us with. Bhagwan's blessings to you. Beloved devotees, we know we're behind schedule a little bit. What we want to do this afternoon is to have where is Venkatesh? We have one of the old students of Parthi. We like to have him come and render us a couple of devotional songs. And but I just want to make mention of one thing while Venkatesh is getting ready. Shiva, is it okay? We have a tablas? Is it tablas can come? So just get ready, Venkatesh. So I just want to mention something, When Sri Vednarayan ji was putting this mandala here this morning, he told us, he said, this is going to take 3 hours. So I said, 3 hours? This tiny little diagram here is going to take 3 hours? Well, guess what? It took 4 hours. And just not him, all three of them took 4 hours just to make this. The intricacies of it, because it's like a chakram, it has all the different powerful elements that they put into it. So this is according to what he has said and what scripture has said, is what brings the manifestation of Shakti Ma. So he did it. Now, after it was done, guess what? We had the job of cleaning it. One of my dear brother came, and he came late, so he didn't know what it was. He thought this was painted on, and he was ready to wipe over it. So you could imagine what would have happened. We would not have had Vednarayan here this afternoon if that had happened. So with these few words in mind, I just want to say thank you so much for coming. Bhagwan's blessings to you immensely. And is it okay for him to render 3 songs? After which we also have another student. Sri Vedam, can we have Aruno just speak for 15 minutes?
Excuse me.
Aruno. So, sure. So, yes, Sri Venkatesh Iyer is a student of Bhagwan. He is from the early batch. I think he's junior to Sri Vednarayan. And he was part of the bhajan group. He did his MBA, MSc, sorry, in Parthi. And of course, his father is the famous Bombay Srinivasan, who has done, an engineer who has done immense work in Parthi. So, we'll have Venkatesha. You sing Sri Ram Astuti. Kya?
1 second.
Yeah. He's going to do it. So we'll have to make that true.
He's asking me to sing Ram Stuti. That will be in Rupak. Okay?
Sure. With that, because what we have...
Sai Ram.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Okay. Just going to sing a couple of songs. Just let me know, Vijay Bhai, when to stop, okay? This song was composed by my brother. Huh? 3 songs, okay. Dadra. This is on Sai Ma, so it's very apt today that we are doing this song. After Bhagawati puja, I feel that's our offering to Swami. Ma Sai Ma, Sai Ma, Sai Ma, oh Sai Ma, mere Sai Ma. माँ मेरे साई तेरे आंगन में मैं कब आऊं। माँ मेरे साई, माँ मेरे साई तेरे आंगन में मैं कब आऊं। कब से तरसाए मेरा मन पास तेरे कब आऊं। कब से तरसाए मेरा मन पास तेरे कब आऊं। माँ मेरे साई तेरे आंगन में मैं कब आऊं। ये जिंदगी तेरे लिए थी, तेरे लिए ही रहेगी। ये जिंदगी तेरे लिए थी, तेरे लिए ही रहेगी। हमारा जीवन तेरा दर्शन बिन तेरे क्या होगा। माँ माँ मेरे साई तेरे आंगन में मैं कब आऊं। बिन तेरे ये जिंदगी सुनी सुनी लागे। बिन तेरे ये जिंदगी सुनी सुनी लागे। पल भी नहीं बीता है बिन तेरे क्या होगा। धड़कन ये कहती तू पास है, आंखें नहीं दिखाती। आजा मेरे साई प्यारे, तुझ बिन रहा न जाता। माँ मेरे साई तेरे आंगन में मैं कब आऊं। कब से तरसा ये मेरा मन पास तेरे कब आऊं। माँ साई माँ प्यारी माँ। So the smoke has gone inside me. Can I get some water, please? Yeah. Huh? Oh, smoke pura. Can you play Rupak? Huh? Please give a big round of applause to him. Yeah. He's just playing without any practice. Good. Smoke has gone in. So this song is Ramcharitramanas. Everybody should follow with me, and it's in Rupak Tal. So, आराम से बजाना. Okay. माता रामो मत्पिता रामचन्द्रः स्वामी रामो मत्सखा रामचन्द्रः सर्वस्वं मे रामचन्द्रो दयालु नान्यं जाने न जाने लोकाभिरामं रणदङ्गिधीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरन्तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीराम चन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भयदारुणं नवकञ्जलोचन कञ्जमुख करकञ्ज पदकञ्जारुणं श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भयदारुणं श्रीराम कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नवनील नीरज सुंदरम पटपीठ मानहु तडित रुचि सुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम श्रीरामचन्द्र भव भयदारुणं भज दीन बंधु दिनेश दानव दैत्यवर्षणि कंदनं रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशल चंद दशरथनंदनं श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालो हरन भव भयदारुणं श्रीराम भुज शरचापधर संग्राम जित कर दूषण श्रीरामचंद्र कृपालु भज भज हरण भव भय दारुणम श्रीराम श्रीराम। इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम मम हृदय कल्प निवास कुरु कामादि खलदल गंजनम श्रीरामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम नवकंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज मद कंजारुणम श्रीरामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम श्रीराम श्रीराम। Some sound is coming. So one more. You want something, Kabira? Something else. It's a little long though. Side. This song was, I don't know who the lyricist is, but this composition is, I think, by Sonam. So, yeah. So this is stuck. Sorry. Huh? मेरे साई मैं तो अनाथ हूँ। मेरे साई मैं small confusion, what tal to play here? मेरे साई मैं तो अनाथ हूँ। मेरे साई मैं तो अनाथ हूँ। मुझे दास अपना बनाइए, जो हुई हो
प्यास बुझाइए, मुझे दे के प्यास बुझाइए, बुझाइए। मेरे साई मैं तो अनाथ हूँ, मुझे दास अपना बनाइए, जो हुई हो भूल कभी तो ये उसे देना भुलाइए। मेरे साई मैं तो अनाथ तेरे नाम रूप अनंत है, तेरी माया का नहीं अंत है। तेरे नाम रूप अनंत है, तेरी माया का नहीं अंत है। मेरे दिल के झूले पे झूलिए, मुझे माया में ना भुलाइए, मुझे माया में ना भुलाइए, भुलाइए। मेरे साई मैं तो अनाथ हूँ, मुझे दास अपना बनाइए, जो हुई हो भूल कभी तो ये उसे देना भुलाइए। मेरे साई मैं तो अनाथ हूँ। You want to play? Yeah, sure. Come, come. This note is too much.
जुगात सच है भी सच, नानक होसी भी सच। गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंद, गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंद, गुरु मेरा पार ब्रह्म गुरु भगवंत, गुरु मेरी पूजा
check, check. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ladies voice. Om Sri Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Ram. So we were very much blessed with the devotional singing we just had. And is Aruno in how? Aruno bhai? So for today we have a little bit different, we had our original speaker, Sri Vednarayan, to address us for a short while. But today we have another student who I would like to introduce. And believe it or not, Akshay, can you introduce Aruno for me? Would it be okay? So I have to introduce first our zonal president who is here with us. We're very, very fortunate that Akshay Kalatia, Dr. Akshay Kalatia is here with us today. And I am not qualified to introduce Aruno because I don't know much about Aruno. All I know is an illustrious student of our beloved Bhagwan. He studied in Swami's school. So I will, with optimum humility, ask our zonal chairman to kindly introduce him. Our zonal chairman is Dr. Akshay Kalatia. We're going to have him speak tomorrow in a few days, but I think he's more equipped with the information necessary to introduce Aruno. Bye. Please. Please. I really don't know anything, and they just put him on the spot. So you have to. No, we have you come on tomorrow, so we'll introduce you.
Sai Ram. It's with great pleasure that I introduce Brother Aruno Dayan. He is, as Vijay mentioned, an alumnus of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. I think we could stop at that, and that would be more than adequate. He is a longtime student. He had an interest in the Vedas as he studied in Swami's college, and he was one of those few fortunate souls that was exposed to the elders that introduced the Vedas in Swami's school. And he went on to teach the Vedas. He's currently teaching Sanskrit classes in Canada. He's residing in Toronto, Canada, and he's teaching Sanskrit. He's teaching the Vedas. He's well known in the young adult circles because Brother Aruno's house is where all the young adults congregate. And it's a safe space where they can have satsang and get his wise counsel. He's currently serving also as the zonal committee chair for our Vedas and Sacred Chants committee for the zone. So I'd like to welcome Brother Aruno Dayan.
Thank you very much, Akshay.
Sai Ram, everyone. I offer my loving salutations at the lotus feet of my dearest Mother Sai. We are all introduced as alumnus of Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. But the reality is, when the Lord decides that He should descend on earth to educate human beings that what actually He does wherever He is, that is the opportunity of an avatar. And just the way I was here standing, all of you are witnessing the puja today, but I got an opportunity to just sit next to Brother Vedanara and offer flowers. I don't know what merit I had done to deserve that. So the same way, some of us got to observe at close quarters what Swami had come to teach. So you should not think that, these are the only people deserving, because every lesson which we learn is for everyone to understand. So I thought I will just share. Brother Vijay said I should share a couple of experiences of Swami's by when I was there. What I wanted to share was his love of a mother. Because today we are dedicated to mother, so I will start with the story of my mother and Swami's motherly love. It was in 1982 or so. Me and my two brothers were studying. We were only 3 children of our parents. All of us were studying in Puttaparthi. In Puttaparthi, we are continuously involved with all sorts of devotional activities from early morning till evening. And I think everyone who lives there knows that. So sometimes we forget about home or parents or anyone, and we are just so engrossed. And one day Swami comes out and walks among the students, and then he picks all 3 of us and takes us for a private audience. And we call them interview, but it was a sudden interview, which was not an unexpected one. Swami takes us inside, and Swami asks us the question. Swami sits on the chair and asks us, when was the last time you wrote a letter home to your mother? That was the question. And it came out of the blue, and we were quite surprised that Swami was asking, and all 3 of us were trying to remember when we wrote a letter home. We could not come up with an answer. And Swami again and again repeated the questions, and we said, Swami, a few weeks ago. Swami said, no, wrong. You all have not written a letter home for more than 3 months. And then he asked, how do you know? How do you think I know this? This was the question. So, we believe in Swami's omniscience. So we said, Swami, we didn't say anything. We just said within ourselves, you know everything. So what is there for us to say? Then he went on this, we tried to make us give an answer, and we couldn't, when we didn't. And he said, your mother is praying in front of my picture in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, we are from Sri Lanka originally, but we were studying in India. He said, your mother is sitting in front of my picture, and this is what she's telling me. She's telling me, Swami, I sent my 3 children to you. They seem to have forgotten me completely. And I don't know, and you also seem to have forgotten me. Because I am unable to feel, but I'm feeling so sad. And I don't know what you're teaching them. To forget their mother. So this is what she's having. The dialogue she is having in front of Swami's picture. And he said, what can I tell her? You all go out right now and pick up a paper and write. All of you have to write a letter home and go and mail it right now. And then go to the hostel. And hereafter, every Thursday, all of you have to write a letter home. Otherwise, I will kick you all out. So this was the lesson. It is one of the lessons I have repeated so many times. But it's very close to my heart because we learned a lot of things. That God is listening to a prayer wherever anyone is saying. So when this 3-day sessions, I thought, a couple of brothers suggested that I should come. And it is also Vedic ritual and function. So I thought I should be present. Because me becoming, as he said, chair of the Veda committee, I don't know why, but I'm qualified to be there. But it's an opportunity that wherever something like that is come, because the mother is being installed. And if we can, with Vedic mantras, it's so powerful that if we can present, the mother is listening. And I thought I will recollect that. Maybe another, time there or 2 minutes? 2 minutes? Okay, one more story I will say. See, again, another instance of Swami's omniscience. I'm from Sri Lanka, we are Tamils. And in 1983, June, there was a big riots in Sri Lanka. And we live in Colombo. We were living in an area which is full of slum area actually around us. and there were people's houses were being burnt. And in those days, there were no cell phones, no phones, and people said, things are very bad in Colombo, homes are being burnt. And so we didn't know what to do. We were 3 of us there, and Swami comes just the day after the incidents, the worst day. Swami comes out and tells us, all the homes are being burnt, but don't worry, I've taken care of them. This is what he said. So I will tell you what happened in Sri Lanka. So a mob had come to our house, and they had poured kerosene and petrol on the house, and they were about to set fire. Apparently, out of nowhere, a kid came out and told them, don't burn this, because on our home door there was a server, Swami's emblem was pasted. He pointed and said, there's a moon and crescent, the crescent moon and the star. It's a Muslim house, so don't touch it. So those mob was a bit scared and they left. And a neighboring home, someone known, they took my parents, they kept them, and they were hiding in their house for about 10 days. And Swami came another day and said, they have been looked after by somebody, don't worry. And then after a few days he said, they're planning to come to Puttaparthi. Without any communication, there were no phone communication. And after 2-3 days he said, they are in the flight. And he made arrangements to keep a room ready for them. And one day he came and said, they are on their way to Puttaparthi. They will be reaching here around 2-3 a.m. So that was a running commentary he was giving. It is, I think it is not, he was doing, God is looking after everyone in this world, whether they are in this world or outside this world. But this was an opportunity for us to know how aware God is, and He will take care as needed for each person. We really don't know what is good for someone, what is not good for someone. But it is not that they were protected. It was just demonstrating to us that He is taking care of every small detail in everyone's life once we submit to Him. That is motherly love. In Avyaja Karuna Murti, I was listening to the names of the mother, and it is just, her love, compassion, without even asking. She will come to the help and look after us. We don't know what is good for us, what is not good for us. And we have our own plans. But He knows what is the best for every single individual, and He is taking care of. So it is not that stories, we are fortunate, every one of you is fortunate. As somebody said, without His will, no one will be assembling here. No one will be even willing to listen to the story of the Lord. So that is the blessing we have in our lives. So it's an opportunity for me to recollect these incidents. I hope you all enjoyed. And we will all, every day, whatever we do, remember that the mother is looking after, and never forget that. Sai Ram. Thank you very much. Introduce Veda. So I've been asked to just give me 2 minutes. See, he said, introduce Vedam. Actually, how I was introduced to Vedam? Because my father read a discourse in 1968, when first World Conference. The Swami said every Sai center should teach Sanskrit to children and adults. If you want, you can take the 1968 May 16 discourse and read. So that was an instruction given. So my father enrolled us for learning Sanskrit. So now, brother was saying that I'm teaching. Because my father was very insistent. Swami has said it, so we have to do it. So in our center, no one was teaching, so I went and learned. And in 1979, when I went to study in Puttaparthi, I wanted to become a singer. We had lovely singers. I was also aspirational singer. I don't think I'm a good singer. But I was reasonably okay, I thought. And I could have been selected, but I was not selected. I was so dejected. And as student, we want to find some opportunity to be close to Swami. It so happened the other opportunity available was Vedam chanting. So by accident, reluctantly, I had to become a Vedam chanting boy. And I learned for about 4-5 years from Kamavadani Garu and brother like Vedanarayan also. They were seniors. They used to train and coach us. So Swami gave a lot of importance to Veda. Actually, one of the Veda Mantra Priya, I like that, one of the names of mother is she likes to listen to the Vedic sounds. Because she has given birth to the Vedic sounds herself. She is Veda Mata. And she likes the children to also enjoy and repeat. So I think as a result, the zonal committee is trying to encourage everyone to learn the Vedic chanting. If you are not learning, at least listen. Swami says, like the child who listens to the lullaby of a mother without knowing the understanding the words, it goes to, it reaches a certain peaceful state. So also the Vedic mantras have such potency. If you don't learn, at least listen every day for half an hour or 1 hour. It's a good thing. If you can, try to learn, try to repeat, try to chant. With every little bit will please the mother. It pleases the mother only because we are helping ourselves with whatever she has blessed us with. And this is an opportunity, so I did not want to miss and come and take part. I am happy that I came from Canada. It was a long flight, but it was worth the time and effort. And to meet you all and share the joy. Sai Ram.
You didn't introduce him. I told you.
Vedanarayan? No, I thought Ved. Okay, sorry. It was a confusion, but I think it was meant to be a confusion. I was asked to introduce Brother Vedanarayan. Because they said, introduce Vedam. I thought. But the mother has her own plans. I think Brother Vedanarayan would be happy that I spoke those words. But those words are Vedanarayan themselves. Because he was one of the dearest ones who has had the opportunity to chant Vedam in the physical presence of Swami for 50 years. I would have craved to have that. Maybe I did not show enough love for Vedas, so I never got the opportunity. So, but there's always a chance, maybe in our next lives. Because whatever we are getting is based on our effort, so there's always time. So we can, so Brother Vedanarayan has had the privilege of learning and chanting and has had so many, there's no words to describe the opportunities. Because to know that I am chanting for the Lord and the Lord is present is by itself the bhava, the Vedam has correct pronunciation, understanding of the meaning. But to know that bhava, that I am offering this to the Lord, is much more supreme. And that's only possible when the Lord is physically present and encouraging. And He has had the blessings for many decades, and He still continues to do so, because Swami is still present in Prashanta Nilayam. And He's still there chanting, and that's the blessing Swami has given. So I will invite him to come and share a few words. Sai.
Om Sri Sai Ram. With my most prayerful salutations at the divine lotus feet of my Mother Sai, respected elders and dear sisters and brothers, Sai Ram to each one of you. I don't know how much time is there, it's quite late. I think you're already hungry. No. Okay. Oh, let Swami decide how long he wants to speak through me. Did you have the concentration today when the puja was going on? Did you? Wonderful. Nice to hear that. Well, I think I will start from where Aruno left. He wanted to learn the Sanskrit. To be honest with you, my father also wanted me to learn Sanskrit. So with his influence, he managed to get a Sanskrit teacher for the government school. But unfortunately, my experiment with Sanskrit was totally opposite. As you know, North Pole and South Pole will never reach. That was like me and Sanskrit. I could not understand a single word of it, though father was very insistent that I should learn Sanskrit. It was so tough for me, I did not understand anything of the subject. And my school final examination, I was shuddering that I should at least pass in the examination. And that day, I went and told to my father. Another name for Sanskrit is Deva Bhasha. It is the language spoken by gods. I am an ordinary mortal. You leave me alone. Never in this life I am going to touch this subject. That's what I told my father. I think Swami had a last laugh. So, when I finished and my master's in philosophy, see, all the things what I did in my life, that I didn't like it, and Swami wanted me to do it. Like this puja, worshipping the idols, I am totally against it. But Swami introduced me into it. Sanskrit is something I hated so much. By the way, I am a science graduate. And Swami wanted me to do MA in philosophy. Absolutely no connection, is it not? I completed my graduation in science in Swami's college. And of course, Swami, we had the great good fortune. See, I am very much interested in botany. That was my favorite subject, MSc in botany. Before going to the Central College, every day we had the good fortune. We used to walk into Swami's room and take Swami's blessings and Padanamaskar before going to the college. So Swami asked, what subject did you get? Then immediately he said, you better do philosophy. Philosophy? I can't even spell it properly. A graduate in science, and Swami wanted me to do the post-graduation in arts. I did not tell anything. I took the Padanamaskar, went to the college, and went and saw. I searched where the philosophy department is, and when I saw that day the department, luckily for me, it was closed. And on the notice board, I found that they have closed all the admission, and 1 week prior to that, they have already started the classes. So I left a sigh of relief. Came back to Vrindavan. The next day morning, I got up and I was going to college. I thought Swami would have forgotten the previous day's conversation. Went for again Padanamaskar. Hey, what subject you got? Swami again asked. And Swami said, you better do philosophy. Swami, admission is closed. And you know what Swami said? Go and ask. Poor Swami, he doesn't know all these complications. First, you should be a bachelor in philosophy. And if you have good marks in that, you can apply for post-graduation in philosophy. And they will call you for an interview. There is an application form. This is the last day. It's a university admission. It is not I am going to some primary school. Poor Swami, he doesn't know all these things, I thought. Swami said, go and ask. But this is the second time Swami is telling, do philosophy. Then I was confident that I am not going to get. So, and I also knew in the heart of heart, Swami doesn't speak words. When he says that do it, I know that this is the second time he is repeating. I was confident I am not going to get. Then I said, Swami, if I don't get, shall I do privately? That means what? You sit in the hostel and learn, and finally examination you can go and write. Swami looked at me and said, if you don't get, do it privately. That means Swami is after me to do philosophy. So, that day I went to the university, department was open, I knocked the head of the department's chamber, went inside, I went and stood in front of him, told, Sir, I am very much interested in philosophy, I said. He just looked at me ups and down and he said, you are welcome to the department. Sir, wait for a minute, I said. Sir, I am a science graduate, I don't know anything about philosophy. He said, no problem. No problem. I have not no problem. Sir, I have already joined another department, I have paid the fees. No problem. Tomorrow morning you can come and join the department. Why no problem? Because the Lord Supreme has already decided that I have to do philosophy. Once Bhagavan decides that the Vajra Sankalpa, even the whole sun comes down and the earth goes up, that is going to happen. That is what Bhagavan is. He will give you the strength. He will give you everything. After joining the philosophy, that day evening I went to Swami's room. Swami was relaxing on his couch. He looked at me from the corner of his eyes. He said, what? I said, Swami, with your blessings, I got philosophy. I told you, so casual it was, I told you. But my experience in philosophy was, I am doing the post-graduation straight away. It was so bad, my grades started coming down and down, my exams, all I was failing miserably. It cannot go further down. And this Lord used to come and tease me. Philosophy, philosophy is to teach. And after that, when I went to Parthi, Bhagavan called for an interview. And some very important people, Swami always loved to praise his children. He is always proud of his children. Though we are not something, no, he will say that, you know, this. And if somebody is singing good, he says, you know, he is M.S. Subbalakshmi's grandson, Swami used to say. Swami is always proud of that. Swami looked at me and said, do you know this boy? Swami is telling that VVIP, do you know this boy? I immediately put my head down because Swami is going to tell, here is a fellow good for nothing, and I asked him to take philosophy and he is getting all fantastic grade. But do you know what Swami said? This boy, first rank gold medal, Swami said. I just put my head down. Because the truth is, my grades were coming down so bad. This is the first year. It was coming so badly. I was praying, Swami, please save my honor. Why you are praising me like this? I am good for nothing. But when the final exam results came, it was first rank gold medal for the university. That is what Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba is. Once he decides something, that is the Vajra Sankalpa. See, he has the supreme will. Nimitta matram bhava savyasachi, Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, you become a mere instrument. He said, that you are going to do? Do you think that you can even move your little finger without my grace? So it is Bhagavan. We are living with such a Lord. And what is that we required? Nothing is Bhagavan, that is what he says. That loving remembrance in this Kali Yuga especially, Namasmarana, thinking of, repeating of God's name. That God's name is so very powerful that whatever in your life you want, you will get by the Nama. That experience I had from the young, as a young child. I am the most difficult child my parents would have ever brought me up. Such a hyper child. I cannot keep quiet even for 1 second. So mischievous I was. And so terrible I was. So it was bringing up like a little devil. So, with all these things, first time, but my mother, I used to go and trouble my mother saying that I want this, I want this, I want this. So she thought of a plan. You go and ask to Swami. Swami's photograph is whatever you want, you go and ask Swami, Swami will give. Surely Swami will give? Yes. What I should do? She said, chant Om Sri Sai Ram. Oh, if I chant Om Sri Sai Ram, how many times you want me to chant Om Sri Sai Ram? I was hardly 5 years old. How many times you want me to chant Om Sri? I cannot keep on chanting. Her idea was to engage me maximum. So he said, 108 times, she said. I asked, what is 108? I did not know what is, I was too small to understand what was 108. So she thought of a plan. Okay, whenever you are chanting Om Sri Sai Ram, please count your finger like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then once you close, open it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You understood? So each time when you do this, keep on folding one finger, and when you open it 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 8. This is 108. But I honestly did not understand what she said. But whenever I wanted something, I used to go and sit in front of Swami's photograph. Swami, I want this. So I am going to chant 108 times Om Sri Sai Ram. Om Sri Sai Ram, I will do 10 times like this. Another 10 times in this hand Om Sri Sai Ram. And another 8, which I believed that it is 108, but actually it is 28. But whenever I chanted and I wanted something from Swami, it used to happen. Miraculously it used to happen. Anything I wanted, Bhagavan gave me. So, with that my mischief also increased. Now I don't have to ask mother or father. I can get whatever I want. And whenever we used to go to Puttaparthi, the greatest thing what we all want is Pada Namaskar from Bhagavan. We want an interview with Bhagavan. So whenever I want an interview with Bhagavan, I used to do 28 times Om Sri Sai Ram. Swami used to call for interview. Any time, any number of times. But till Swami comes for darshan, I will be playing in the sand. I will be throwing sand because I just cannot keep quiet. And you know the discipline there. Those days, luckily, this Aikuland hall was not there. It was all full sand. So sand and a mischievous child, you can understand what is it. So I was throwing the sand at anyone. One of the devotees who was sitting next to me, he got so angry with me and said, what a mischievous child you are. You can't sit quiet for 1 second. Swami is going to come and he is going to scold you now, he said. Swami? No, he won't scold me, I said. Definitely today you are going to get scoldings from Swami. So I told him, do you want to see? In fact, Swami will call me for an interview, I said. And that person said, for you interview, you will never get. Who are you to say I won't get? Closed my eyes and my magic mantra, Om Sri Sai Ram 28 times. And Bhagavan came out for darshan. He glided out for darshan. He came in front of me and said, hey, where is your father? I said, Swami is sitting at the back. Call him and go for interview. First, I looked at my neighbor's first. His eyeballs have come out almost out of the socket. I was not, Swami standing in front of me. I got up, stood like this. And I went inside the interview room. Bhagavan showed me in that young age that the God's name is so powerful that there is nothing in this world that you cannot achieve. This is not once or twice. Any number of incidents in my life, it is all because of Bhagavan's name, that strong name. Why I am sharing this is, having God's name in any name. Swami doesn't say that you have to chant always Om Sri Sai Ram. You can chant Allah, you can call Rama, you can call Krishna, whatever name you want. But chant one name. Always be attached to that name and form. And see the beauty in which Bhagavan blesses each one of you. I have taken enough time. Maybe some other time whenever Bhagavan blesses, we will have more. Thank you so much for your patience. You have been sitting here from 2 o'clock in the afternoon. God bless you all. God bless you all. I pray to Mother Goddess that her blessing should be in full abundant grace to each and every one of you. Samasta lokaha sukhino bhavantu. God bless you. Sai Ram. Sai Ram. Just give me 1 second. Yes. We'll be having the mangala arati just 2 minutes. So what is Vedic? Okay.
Okay. Finish the arati and then we'll talk. We'll tell. Sing. Sing.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. जय बोलो भगवान श्री 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 सत्य साई बाबा की।
Jai Sai Ram. So this concludes this evening's session. I know we ran a little bit late, and I humbly apologize for that. But I'm certain that those of you who have expended the time and energy to take part in this evening's proceedings, how beneficial it will be for you. As Sri Vedanarayan was saying, the importance, the power of this yajnam, especially what was done today, you will see that in your lives, how easily it will sanctify your life, and it will also transform your lives and your family's life. So just a little bit of, we are grateful to our beloved Bhagwan for having given us the gift of, this yajna, and also Vyas for today, Sri Vedanarayan, who is so wonderfully and lovingly decided to conduct this Maha Yajna. Tomorrow is going to be the last day, and tomorrow is a powerful day. tomorrow is Ekadas Rudram, where the Rudram will be recited 11 times. And Vendran has asked me, we, the sponsors of the Yag here, can provide anything. But all those of you who are desirous of wanting to bring something, they can bring milk or honey. Milk, ghee or honey. All of these are ingredients. If you want to bring, you don't have to. Yes.
Somebody feels that they also wanted to do the abhishekam.
Yes.
You can bring.
So yes. So each one you are allowed to come and offer in the lingam your abhishekam. You can do abhishekam on the lingam.
Not that their own.
Yes.
Bring together. Milk will be together.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. We'll collect everything and do the mixture exactly and to come. Absolutely. So this again is a wonderful, most powerful, prayer you're going to be, dealing with. Maybe time is gone. Okay, time is just ebbing away. So for this evening, thank you. May you go to your homes very safely. But before doing so, Maha Prasadam was prepared for you lovingly. So kindly go to the kitchen and they will serve you sumptuous meals. Jai Sai Ram. Hope to see you tomorrow. And not only that, on Sunday, we are shifting from here. The Sri Sathya Sai Global Council of the West Indies is actually inaugurating its headquarters. And details of that information will be passed on to you tomorrow. Jai Sai Ram.
Sankhya Television is not only the first Hindu TV station in Trinidad and Tobago, but Sankhya TV also has the most coverage. You can find Sankhya Television on YouTube by searching for